Greetings, you people, hello, my king. I was gonna has it been this bright stone. I do indeed. Welcome to the Sunday morning, heroes. Everybody, we're about to begin. And yeah, it's been a couple weeks, so we're gonna have a little brief reminder for, well, every viewer's sake as well as for the player's sake as to where everybody is and currently about to do. Actually, I guess they'll tell you what they're about to do. And we have with us this morning Quill 18.
Hey, Vooks.
And then we have Demonac.
Greetings.
And the lovely A Kiss for Luck.
Hey, you.
Perfect. I am thinking it's about time for some FaceTime continuum. And 3 and 2 and 1 faces. All around. It's working. It's amazing. Alright, so.
One of these days, we've all got to be making some kind of face as it all comes on, just to wake Briar up.
Yeah, we've never thought of doing that.
Everybody just like really close to the camera, eyes all buggy. Yeah.
We always think of it.
We could get coordinated. We could do like the eyes, mouth, and like nose of Sauron or whatever those guys were, right? We just have like one part super close up to the camera, a different part for each person.
From top to bottom, it's good. I like it.
Oh, okay. So, right. Everybody. Very quickly, I can remind you that this individual right here, in the corner, I just pinged him.
Oh, yes.
He is, he is standing next to a torture device, a torture table, and there's other devices in the room that seem to be of ill, use.
And there's torture-oriented dialogue, as I recall.
Yes, exactly. So you're already kind of piqued in your ire, I guess. If I recall correctly, you were thinking very seriously about just attacking this guy. Despite his good-naturedness, possibly.
It felt legit.
Just because he likes to torture people doesn't mean he's all bad.
On the other hand.
Right.
It's my defense. I was just following torture.
Sure, he's kitty, but you know, I don't know.
Alright, so anyway, there's also, as you can tell, there's no sneaking about there. There's also, he's accompanied by 3 other monks, but you've fought many of these guys before, so you should be very familiar with them. Now, as for what he can do, you're not sure, but, prior to this, I would like to...
Show me what you got.
Prior to this, I would like to remind everybody, you did meet a Dao. Right?
Yep.
Which is like an earth genie. And you do have a side quest regarding getting that genie's anvil. Although it isn't a place that even the Dao says they wouldn't go currently. So,
yeah.
It's fine. We're adventurers. We're built to be dumb.
Yes, you just go and grab it. Apparently it's super light too. It's because it's magical. It's massive, but it's magical, so you should be able to just carry it, no problem. And outside of that, you guys have already destroyed the boss of this place. In fact, you did that first, which, if I recall, I was a little bit perturbed, thinking you were all going to die, but you survived. Damn.
Damn. Right. Poor Briar.
I know. It was great. It was a great fight, though. Alright, so, hello to everybody out there in internet land, and also for anybody here watching this on YouTube, thank you very much. Right, so what do you guys want to do first? You're just gonna go in and start wailing away, or do you want to, you know, hold on a second, close the door, strategize? Anything like that?
Just go in. I mean, this guy's torturing people. We've been listening, right? We were eavesdropping.
They're alerted to our presence since we talked to them and tried to figure out if they were on this. If they were willing to turn against the Zarvadim or not. So, like, everybody knows something's going to happen. It's not like we can, like, wait around and fake them out or something.
Yeah, no,
so
that's
just
true.
Smack him.
Just go and smack them? Alright. Well, roll your initiatives. Let's do this. Without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, come on. Can I ever roll high for my casters? I really want to roll high for my casters, and every time I roll,
people are never allowed to cast a spell.
Ah! Alright, what was your modifier anyway? You have a modifier. Your modifier is a what? Let's find out. You don't have a modifier. Fine.
There you go.
Oh.
Alright. Monks.
That is some initiative.
Right, and the monks go, though. The monks are gonna go fast. They gotta go fast. Right, so they have a +3 to... so that's a 19. Okay. So let's just do it that way. Add turn.
This is very exciting. Apparently the new Unearthed Arcana for the Mystic has come out. It's got all 20 levels now.
Ooh.
That is, yeah, that is kind of exciting, actually.
Next time we sleep or do something like that, I'll probably swap my character around between episodes.
Okay. So descending.
Perform some psychic surgery.
Yeah.
Why do the heroes get to go first? It's not fair. Alright. The sun. The door is open, correct? Yeah? I think so.
Door's open? I can just shoot that guy from where I am?
Well, which one? Sorry.
The big guy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, you've definitely got easy line of sight on the caster, if you will.
Because the others, it looks like I'd have to step in the door, and then the other guy's going to be behind me, and
yeah,
just sounds like a bad idea. But I still get 2 attacks, right?
Yep, and
yeah, you don't get the 3rd attack because nobody's close enough to it.
Yeah, unfortunate, but
what is your AC? All right, so the first one is going to miss.
Yeah.
And it was minimum damage anyway, but the second one gets in there just barely, and it does tag him. It does hurt him.
That barely is the thing.
There it is. He has taken some damage.
And they tell the San Eric rolled huge dice. Call me crazy. We hope that too. We're on your team today. God.
All right.
I'm on health. All right, I got max health. I don't have a lot of gas left in a tank here. I got no luck left. I'm pretty low on side points. I'm trying to decide if I should run in and make a go straight for the chief torturer, or if I should stay more in the corner and attack one of the goons, or if I should maybe just stay out of the room, because the goons are going next, and I'd rather not get obliterated by them. Yeah. I think the right move is actually going to be for me to step back. Oh, no. That's not me.
Here's the thing about these goons. They're unarmed, so...
Yeah, I'm sure that they have, like... they don't have any particular skill in unarmed combat or anything like that. Everything's just fine.
Shoo you out the door.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately... Eric and Lasan are blocking the door, so I can't get through. It's just, there's no rules that allow you to just walk through squares occupied by friendly characters at all. It doesn't exist in the game. Therefore, I have no chance but to stand outside and probably just magic missile the torturer.
I was trying to figure out with chat what Eric's currently using as a weapon, because I know he discarded Bust at some point. The only answer I got that seemed like a real answer is I think he's still using a chair from that other room. So,
okay.
Okay. Very good.
Could you get rock from the broken down rubble of that pool or whatever's behind us? You got a stone you can throw or something?
I don't know. If you run out of chair's good, though. Chair's fine.
You just go grab a torture table. I wonder what that would do. It does an extra D6 because of the torture.
Rack him! Rack him!
Oh, you're racked with pain, right?
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, what happens? You did...
I'm just magic missiling the lead torturer guy.
Aww, why is everybody always picking on the caster? Alright. I mean, look at him. He's cuddly looking. You could totally hug this guy.
I usually don't zoom in close enough to take a look at the models, but they are actually fairly detailed when you get in there.
Yeah. Actually, I wonder how close can I get. Yeah. So he's cuddly. He's... You know what, though? From this angle, obviously, it's not a good angle, but it reminds me of the same kind of helmet, almost the shape of the helmet, as, what was his name? They don't give the name in the movie. It's in the book. I can't remember his name. It's been forever. And the Lord of the Rings, the guy who trots out and parlays with Aragorn, the one that smiles in the movie.
Yeah, the Mouth of Sauron?
Yeah, okay, the Mouth of Sauron, but he has a name. Huh? Can't remember his name. He has a name, damn it. Anyway.
Sure.
Him. That's the one I'm thinking of. I'm zooming right in
on
on
this.
Mouth of
Sauron, he's the one who talks.
It is the Mouth of Sauron? I thought he had a name. For some reason in my head, he had a name.
This is Tolkien, so it's quite possible that there's a name. I'm not sure that he gave a name other than the Mouth of Sauron.
No.
There's probably a name and a history and his last 3 relationships and
what all his ancestors did.
Yeah.
One of them was a door-to-door carpet salesman.
To know any of that, you have to read the Silmarillion, though. Right? That's the way that goes.
Yeah, that's why nobody knows.
It's only a book that thick. All right, so you just did damage. You just did 10 damage. Now it's their turn.
Lord of the Rings? Do you love the appendices to Lord of the Rings? Read the Silmarillion!
Although it is good, it's a good idea if you ever want to do like fan fiction and stuff like that. Out of there, it's good idea to read that because then you're on the level that you need to be.
Because I appreciate what he was doing. He was trying to create a mythology. That's cool stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's not always the best reading, but it's cool. It's a cool concept.
6 + 4.
I've got the Lord of the Rings on audio book here recently I've been listening to, and when I'm pottering around and off the computer and things, but I at the end of it, you've got all the back history from all these different characters and places and stuff have just been tacked onto the audio thing. It's brilliant. It's really good. It's like, oh, I didn't know that part. It's been great.
I forgot to actually. These are the base level guys. I put these base level guys in here due to the fact that when I put them in, you guys were a level below, and I was trying to take it easy on you. So I'm gonna give them the proper level though. They're gonna be the proper level.
Oops.
So here we go.
Upgrade.
Right. So we're going to do. Actually, I'm attacking. I'm guessing this guy here. This guy is the one who gets to go first. I think. Is that the one? Oh wait, no, not. Oh, this guy gets to go first. Technically, because he's gonna run to the doorway, and he's gonna. This sucks though. They can't all fit in the doorway.
Excellent.
Hold on.
Nope.
Oh, and I just realized I never actually rolled initiative for the zombie or Gira. Hold on. Before I do anything.
Oh my god, we still have a zombie.
Yes, you do. You have one.
Yeah.
I remember Gira, but the zombie's so pale.
Yeah, they full heal after every fight.
Alright, so Gira also. Come on, Gira. Oh, Gira's slow. He's big and bumbly. He's that.
Da, da, da.
But when he comes in a swinging, right? That's just it. Try this again. Add turn. He's going to be going at an 8. So, let's fit this in here proper. Like, zombie needs to go in just after these guys. And just after Eric. There we go. And then even Gira gets to go before my caster. Everybody gets to go. This really sucks. Alright. So anyway, let's do this in order. So this guy moves in. You know what he's going to do? He is...
Surrender.
He's going to... No, that's pretty stupid. He would not move in past you guys. If he moves in past you...
And then surrenders.
Okay.
Keep trying, Demon Hack. Keep trying.
I don't know how to do this. You're right there by the door. He is going to move in to face you too. At least this way, somebody's going to be ranged, and it's going to be harder for you to be ranged if he's right in your face. So he's moving in straight into the door, and I already rolled for him. He does indeed hit you, Demon Knack, and he's going to do 10 points of damage on his first strike.
All my temporary hit points, and I DR the other 3.
And he will hit you again for 8 points of damage.
Okay, so take 5.
Alright, so that's his turn. The second guy he's going to be able to move here. Lasan, you're not standing right in front of the door, are you? Or actually, I guess you maybe were. So you can get a good angle on that guy.
Probably, yeah, it looks like it.
Alright, so he's going to reach past his... Well, he doesn't have reach, never mind. He can't reach.
That's a 10-foot square? So I'm about 5 feet from the door?
Yeah. So, you know what? He can't... I'm going to say he can't reach you, which is so...
I think if you... I don't know.
But this one can move in. And what he's going to do is he's going to just sort of like reach around the corner and then take a punch at the tank as well, at Eric.
Imagines this little guy.
And he'll hit again, so that's going to be another 8 points of damage. So the tank is tanking.
3, 4, 5.
And unfortunately, is now the tank's turn. Darn.
So pick up one monk and use it as a weapon on the other.
Yeah, that's hard to do while they're still moving. I think I'm going to continue using this wooden chair imbued with the power of Iron Fang.
Oh!
Roll of 1.
The chair just breaks, shatters in your hands.
Oh.
No,
Okay.
I won't say that. I won't. Just because you roll a 1, I don't do that for once.
A leg broke off.
But yeah, another leg broke off. Still completely usable, but just for flavor text, it broke off.
Yeah, it broke. It broke off the back of the chair, so now it's more like a stool, but it's got those maggot bits.
Okay.
Use my second attack. We'll try again here. No, that's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
No rolls for me.
Yeah, so both of those are going to miss. Actually, but how much does it miss? Because these, I didn't write it down.
14 is the best one. That's pretty terrible.
Did I not? No, I did not write it down.
So we've had 1, 2, 3,
but these are the
4.
upgraded guys. So let's see. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there. What were you saying?
No, no, it was my fault, sweetie. Sorry, I'm just counting out loud here. We had 1, 2, 3, 4 attacks, and 4 little red squares around things were rolling. This is not good. This is not good.
Yeah, not great.
Okay, so it has to be within 2. So it has to be within 2. Okay, so you hit AC what? 14?
14.
And their AC is okay. So it's within 2. All right. So you take a swing.
It's only 16. Wow.
Yeah.
That was really really bad.
So you take a swing at them, and as you do, it's deflected off to the side, and he gets a free attack. He's striking you again. And he will hit. Wow, I'm rolling exceptionally well for these guys. So 10 points of damage.
Ow.
Yep.
Okay, that's 7. And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to use my second wind and heal a little bit.
Okay. Let's get that out of the way.
A very little bit.
Oh no!
Another little red square.
You do have a healer hunter with you, so that's nice.
Yeah, well, I'm not down to half yet. It's just I didn't have anything good to do with my bonus action, so.
Okay.
That's pretty sad though. I rolled a 1.
Yeah. Anything else?
Wait, I'm confused.
Mm-hmm.
Did I get my turn skipped?
No. You did magic missile, remember?
You magic missile, yeah.
Is this still the first round?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. When I saw Eric, I assumed that was his second go at it. Okay.
Yep.
Sorry, I've been discussing my character in the chat.
No worries. So we have the zombie's turn. Zombie. Zombie has absolutely no fear. He doesn't regard himself as anything but just a servant. So he's going to shuffle forward, and in fact, he's going to. You can resist if you want to, or you can just accept it. Lisanne, he's shoving you out of the way, shoving you backwards.
It's fine.
So
Use him as a bowling ball. We've got 3 of them lined up as little pins there. If you hit just between the first and second one, just right, we'll get a strike and knock all 3 down.
That's good.
So where's he putting me? There we go.
Just back 5 feet as he squeezes through.
Okay.
So he's shoving his way in, and now he's going to take a strike. And what's his bonus or is to hit? Did I write that down? Of course I didn't write that down because I'm stupid. All right, 1 second. I got it right here. I got tabs in my notebook. Not that it helps for any amount of downtime that we just had just now. He will not hit. He will. Wait, hold on. That would be between 6. That is within range. Again, okay, this is awesome. I never got to use this before. I get to use it twice now. All right, so he's just within the range of the AC, so the monk is able to deflect. Not only deflect it, but he's going to get another strike. But he hits. No, he hits, right? Because these guys' AC is crap. Super crap, right? Okay, good. So he hits. Just barely. So I rolled terrible. And his ability to hit, his damage is going to be only 4 points of damage. Wait, no. Hitting back. That's right. No. So 6 points of damage. On the zombie. Zombie takes 6 points of damage. Alright, that's his turn. He soaks some more damage. Gira has no way of getting in there, guys.
Doesn't look like it.
Right, yeah, because he can't go through the enemies.
No.
Does he have reach? He's big, right?
He is. Yeah. What size is he? He's large. Yeah. Does that give me an automatic 10-foot? I don't think it does it?
I think it. I'm not sure. The thing is, I think it might automatically give him reach. You have to remember that threatening reach, where you get attacks of opportunity, is a separate thing in 5th Ed.
Yeah.
But I think like offensive reach, he might just get that automatically. The ability to hit things 10 feet away.
You know what?
On his...
can he hit from here though? Even he can't. He's too big to.
Yeah.
Well, he's too big to squeeze in here.
Yeah, I think we might still have it bottlenecked too much.
All right. Well, he's gonna get a closer look. He's gonna do the hokey pokey and turn himself around. And that's what that's all about. So we got Heldorm. He finally gets to go.
Uh-oh.
He's so happy.
Oh, look at you.
All right, so what we're gonna do? What do I want to do? I should have thought of this while you guys were attacking me. We are going to. Yeah, no. Does he care about anybody else? No, he doesn't. Oh wait, no. He needs to survive. All right, so he needs to survive. Survival is good.
I like Steven's idea about doing a Kool-Aid man into the room.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just right through the wall?
Yeah, the walls look pretty brittle. It's fine.
There you go.
Okay, actually, the walls look like they're about 10 feet thick of stone, but you know.
Well,
Yeah.
if anybody could do it, it'd be Gira. But unfortunately, he can't. He's not that strong. All right, so instead of doing something exceptionally awesome, I think what he's going to do, you don't exactly know what he does, but he does wave his hand right in front of him, and there's a bit of a visual shift. It kind of like a wave in the air, like a wake, kind of moves his image just a bit in front of him. And that's what he does. And that's his turn, which sucks. Anyway, Lisanne, it is now your turn.
That was it?
Yep.
It's coming. Ooh. Can I shoot through this mess?
Yeah.
Now, we know what happened last time I tried to duck down underneath, right?
Yeah, poor Jerth. Of course, he doesn't feel anything anymore. He's dead. He got punched in the balls before he died.
Well, if I can shoot through, I'll do the guys right in front of me. I can't see me shooting through all of this to get to that guy, but
Right.
it seems, yeah. So the one right in front and the one to the left of me, I guess. I'll try those two. So do a real quick avoid the privates of my friends.
Uh-huh.
You'd think you wouldn't have to specify that.
And there we go. 2 for the one in front, and the last is the guy to the left on the screen here. The one in front of Eric.
Oh, right in front of Eric. So behind the wall there, he's got cover. You might want to go for the guy in the doorway.
Yeah, all right.
They both have cover. The other guy has cover. The only one that doesn't have cover is the guy right in front of the zombie.
In the middle.
Well, the first 2 for the guy right in front then.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Not
right.
good.
So the first one comes in, and it does tag him. He's going to take 10 points of damage.
Tag sounds so like I I wrecked his coat going by.
Well,
Oh,
the idea
pierced
of
his
these...
ear, tag.
No, tag him means you messed him up, because those tags all say, like, do not remove under penalty of law.
You're off and suffer.
Yeah, you shut off his tag, he's screwed now.
When I was a kid, it used to freak me out. We had this sofa that we'd had for years, and when you lifted the cushion, it still had that tag that said, do not remove. And I saw my mother go to rip it off one time. It actually scared me. I thought we were breaking law. It was terrifying.
Turns out when you own it, it's not so bad. Right, so I did the same thing, to be honest. So the first arrow comes, and he has to get out of the way. This is the way hit points work, right? It's just objective, right? So does he get hurt? He gets scratched along the shoulder. Oh, it hits him. It just barely hits him. The second one comes through, but he sees it in time, and it's within the 2 points of your range. So I can't do the damage back, unfortunately. But he is able to snatch the other arrow out of the air, and then throws it away.
Lord.
Yeah.
Whoosh.
So he's badass now.
The one that he throws away is the one that hits the guy behind the door. Oh.
Oh wait, the guy behind the door also
Dog.
has cover, so give me disadvantage roll on that.
Did I just roll again?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then just one more attack roll.
Did it go? Come on.
Not yet. It's waiting, I think.
Try again.
Peter Gruen, hello and welcome. Thank you for hitting that
Try
follow
again. I'll hit enough button. I'll hit it
Okay,
enough time.
no, you definitely hit.
Still hit.
And so we're gonna use the damage on the first one though. So there's still 10 points of damage. And which one was it, left or right?
The one to the left, right in front of Eric.
Okay, so the guy on the left. The guy on the left takes 10 points of damage. Okay, that's your turn.
Rounds for him.
So it was the monkey in front. He threw the
How
arrow
now?
and hit the
Tau.
guy. Awesome.
Pow wow.
Well, I mean, there's no way that I'm going to go in there at all, so I think I'm going to continue with the actions I'm already doing. And I think that's going to mean just more Wand of Magic Missile. Now,
How many more
I
charges
did
are
hit
on
the
that thing?
caster last time, but he's not the one taking any sort of damage right now, so I think putting more damage on him doesn't make any sense.
Probably
You're better
not.
off clearing some of these monks out of the way.
Yep.
Could be a thing.
Man, it'd be nice if I had like a necklace of fireballs or something.
Or use your circlet of scorching ray today.
Yeah, I already did.
Yep.
And I mean, it's still not AoE or anything like that.
Yeah, no,
so.
it's not fantastic. It's
So I think I'm just going to magic missile the dude in front. I assume this dude here is the most damage?
could be.
The one in the doorway? Yeah.
I didn't do anything, but
I'm pretty sure
Or
he's
certainly he's the most vulnerable anyway, so yeah, I'll just magic missile him. Pew pew pew!
All right,
There we
so
go, slightly better roll.
so that's 12 points of damage, and of course each one unerringly hits him, so he's going down by 12.
Dodge this.
No, you can't dodge that. But it is now his turn. Now, here's the thing: there's a zombie in the way. What does he want to do? The zombie is shambling forward. It is the one thing that they can all hit quite effectively. You know what? Yeah, they're gonna all hit the zombie. They're gonna try to bring down the zombie. Here we go. All right, so easy to hit the zombie, but how much damage can I do? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna hit. That's easy enough. First attack, and I have to remember they all get multi attacks. I don't know if I was remembering that last time. I'm such a space cadet. Just like, welcome to how I
I
DM.
took a lot of damage. I'm pretty sure they were multi-attacking me.
Yeah? Okay, good. So that's going to be 6 points of damage on the... Oh, wait. Can I get this right?
Zombie?
Click it. -6. So on the zombie, that's his first attack. Second attack will... how do you miss a zombie? Apparently that's how you miss a zombie. How does... as a monk, I just missed a zombie. Alright, so anyway, that's his turn. Second monk is going to punch around the corner. And, oh, he will definitely hit. And, well, minimum damage, though. So only 5 points of damage. Zombie takes 5. Gonna roll again. And he just barely, he almost misses again, like the other guy. But he just barely hits the zombie for 10 points of damage. I'm actually glad he hit. Now, it's 5 plus the damage taken is the DC, right?
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Yeah. So
Many
technically,
things are 10 plus, but the zombie save is 5 plus because obviously damage numbers going to be fairly high.
so he would go 5 under. So it's 5 plus. He has to make a DC 10.
I guess.
I'm not sure.
I haven't peeked at the monster manual all that much.
I'm pretty sure that would be the way it goes. At least that's the way I would do it for you guys. And he rolls a 10 exactly. It doesn't matter though because he has more constitution. So zombie is at 1. And he gets to hit again. How many times have I hit with this guy? Twice, right? No? I believe so. Because he missed the other one. Right, so now it's the third monk's turn. And he's gonna miss for his first. Oh, he hits for the second. Okay, that's something. And that is going to be 7 points of damage. So 7. Over the top. That'll be 12. So he has to make a DC 12. Which he makes. Alright, so the zombie remains at 1. That is annoying. Eric, your turn.
Okay. Hey, good job there. Maybe not use you as weapon. Okay, so I'm going to. But the stool is not looking that impressive, but I'm going to keep trying to hit this guy in the doorway. See if I can roll better than the last round. This garbage.
Whenever I think of you like hitting somebody with furniture, I think like all I get is like images of Jackie Chan movies, right? That's what I got going on in my head.
Yeah, you go with that because I'm sure that looks a lot less graceful than that in practice, but still sort of effective. So I into the doorway with this stool, like what that used to be a chair, just like got back now. Wham! Him for 15.
What? You hit who for 15? The monk?
Doorway.
Oh man.
Take a seat.
All right. Well, he's down.
Yeah.
He's completely wiped out.
And then, so I have a second attack.
Oop.
So that this guy over here on the right, he's actually in that other, like, he's not in the square behind the door. He's in the square to the right of that, right? Or is he in the square right behind the guy I just took out?
No. They're both behind the wall, specifically to the side of the door. They've got cover.
Yeah.
From range and such. Not from you, obviously, but.
Yeah, I'm just trying to like so I should be able to hit the one that's closer to me, but maybe not the far one because he's probably more than 5 feet away.
Yeah. No, he could reach around and like punch you, so I can say that you can reach around and punch him if you want.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'll try and like hook him around the corner with the stool. See if I can pull him in. So hit AC 20.
That'll hit.
Damn, and that's good damage.
Yeah. Well, it's got like it's loud because it's got the D8 thunder damage coming in from Iron Fang and stuff.
So he takes 15.
Then, yep.
That
and
really
then I'll
hurts.
use my bonus action to try and grapple him. Just because I can. And I probably can. Because the thing about the chair stool thing is it makes a little bit more sense to be able to grab someone with it and like drag them around.
Yeah.
So you gotta oppose my grapple check. I got 25.
Okay. And I can oppose with either strength or dex, right?
Yep.
Eric is just always so friendly. He just wants to hug everyone. He's just lonely.
Aww.
Roll high. Oh wait, you got a grapple of 25.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I didn't make it. Never mind. I was like, I don't know why. I was thinking 18. Oh, probably because your initiative is 18. I saw 18 and I rolled 18. I'm like, yeah! Right. No. Okay. Yeah, you got me.
So, yeah. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to back up 5 feet and drag him into the square where I was, which means that Gira will be able to reach him, for example.
Oh, that's not good for him. He goes unwillingly into the hallway. All right.
There, should meet my friends.
Well, that's your turn.
That's my turn.
Very effective turn. It's the zombie's turn. Now, what does the zombie want to do?
That turn had to be twice as effective because the previous turn did nothing. It just kind of averages out to like a regular turn.
You know what? These zombies, I'm going to say that they're attracted to magic.
That they're what?
They're attracted to magic. So he's going to go for the magic caster.
That's not really any of our business, honestly.
Yeah.
He's going to go for the magic. He's going to go... Yeah, he's attracted.
It's a more than we need to know situation.
He really fancies magic.
It's in his profile on Zomber.
Well,
What?
and he can do that without drawing attacks of opportunity, and it actually gives us a few more options for moving forward next round, so I like it. Oh, he's going to do that?
Yeah.
All the way.
Oh.
I knew that's what he meant.
Oh, okay. So he's going to draw 2.
Yeah, he's going to draw 2 attacks of opportunity. Let's see. Okay, the first one will hit, and it's for 9, so that's going to be 11. Oh. Which he saves. All right, and the second one's going to hit him for 5 points of damage, and he saves again. All right, so it's just like thud thud. This thing is just not falling apart. He's just at 1 hit point, and that's just it. That's all there is to it. He stumbles and shambles all the way forward, and he is going to take a swing at the magic caster and hit the magic caster for 6 points of damage. Whack.
Hit.
Hello?
Yep.
It looks like Briarstone is still talking, but I can't hear him.
Yeah. Me too.
I doesn't look like he's talking right now.
Well,
How
his
about
mouth was moving. Yes, hello.
Okay. Sorry, I hit
There we
my my what do you call it? The big puffball thing in front of me.
Microphone.
Pop filter. I hit my pop
Oh.
filter, and I think my pop filter hit my mute button. Right. Anyway, that. So, anyway, what I was saying was, I don't know when it was. Did you hear when I said that the zombie being the last one, and he's making it known that he's worthy to be the last one?
Oh,
I'm saying that
I didn't get that. Okay.
because he did get in there and he did take a swing and he did hit the magic caster. Also, Gira's taking a 5-foot step forward, and Gira is going to sort of just use one hand to slightly put you to the side, and he's going to take a big, massive, mighty over the head swing at the monk.
Yeah.
And he will hit the monk, like, easily. I don't have to look that up. And, oh, I'm rolling the wrong die for damage. Where's my... There you are. He's going to do 13 points of damage in one swing, which he has another now. But that is enough to drop the monk down to 0.
Yeah.
So that monk is down. So 2 monks are down. And, yeah, that's it. He could take another attack, and he's going to go for Lasan. Just joking. It's fine. Don't worry. It's just a joke. Alright. So, Heldorm, the masochistic torturer guy, right? He's got a conundrum. He wants to attack you guys, but he's now got a zombie in front of him. He is going to try to deal with the zombie, and he is going to do so by way of extends his hand. And this is just flavor, right? Doesn't do really anything in particular. Extends his hand and shoves the zombie against the chest. And there's a loud cracking sound. Pow! Now, let's see what happens. The zombie will take... Whoa. I actually rolled really well for that. That's...
It's going to be a pretty hard zombie save.
Yeah, 19
Impossible.
points of damage the zombie takes. So, that means he has to save on a 24. Can he even do that?
Yeah.
He can't even do that, even if he rolls a 20. Although if he rolls a 20, then it's technically a critical save. So, and he does not get it anyway. So, yep, you're a last zombie. Kersplat. He's gone. Boop. Collapses on the floor. Actually, you know what? Loud crack. His sternum goes out his back. And the rest of him goes off to the side. He's out of here. Alright. Lasan, your turn.
Okay, so we have a guy I can't actually see and a monk I can reach.
Yeah, there's just the one monk left. So
Okay. Then do the double arrow, let go at the monk again.
probably.
Hit it, yeah.
Right, yep, and hit
And
twice.
Not brilliant, but
Well, it's still, it's what, 14 points of damage. That's deadly to these
did I
guys.
pierce the other ear?
It doesn't seem like these guys can handle 2 14s.
All right, so he's really badly injured, that one. And
So
now
you-
it's
you
going to
could
be...
move- you could move after attacking, right? You could, if you wanted to move out like into more cover from the caster, just in case or anything like that.
Who, me?
Oh, wait.
Back it up?
Wait.
Yeah.
Probably
You're not
not a
stuck
bad
dealing with
idea.
anyone, so you can move wherever you want after attacking, and then
Okay.
I-
You know what? I want to be able to hit him again after. I don't want to go too far away. I know, just tuck around the corner here.
Yeah.
Step in front of big guy. Leave big guys some room to get in.
I just remembered...
this area is not that big. You've got plenty of room
Yeah.
to move 30 and shoot whoever you want next turn.
I'll keep your damage, active there of 6 and 8, but roll again each time because he's actually hiding behind that corner. He's got some cover.
Oh, okay.
Okay, good cover. But couldn't she
Well,
move to this position and then shoot him? And
This is
okay,
true.
I-
Yeah,
so
you know
he can
what?
still-
Retroactively,
Yeah.
you can say you did that.
Okay.
That position is he's much less covered at that particular
Have a
point.
better angle from here.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I had moved in to shoot him, I wouldn't be able to move back out, though, right?
Yeah, but you could from here. You have a better angle on
Yeah.
him. I don't know.
If you move,
Okay.
if you
just
moved
draw
where you are
Okay,
now
switch.
first, and then had fired those two
Yeah.
shots,
Okay,
so we can say that you did that.
then we're done. Okay,
Okay.
that works.
So
This
Tal,
is good. Thank you.
Well,
Yeah, I fired while moving. And I didn't even trip or make music.
Yeah.
that's how you use arrows, right? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. It just.
You're running, and you're like, oh, there goes an arrow. There goes another one. I'm an elf. Deal with it.
Yeah.
You just find like an orc shield and you just slide around the map, like swing around. You know it's level. You're just like no.
It's cool. Leave it alone.
I think I'm gonna accept the attack of opportunity from this guy
Whoa.
and make a run at the caster. I think that's probably the best. I have full hit points. I have decent AC.
Right.
Assassin is
I
on
think
the
that's
move.
probably the best move.
All right. He's going to take his opportunity. What's your AC again? 21?
45. Yes, it's 45. 21.
Oh, yes. 45. I don't even think a dragon could get you.
I'm fifth ed.
All right. So he misses you, unfortunately. So that's that.
Well, unfortunately for you.
Yeah, unfortunately for him and his boss.
Okay. So I'm going to attempt to stab this guy in the face. Now, other than magic missile, have we touched this guy? No, right? Or Lasan?
No, I think it was.
No, just your magic missile and then the zombie.
Oh yeah, the zombie did take. All right. So the star motif dagger is going to come out. Whoopah!
Whoopa.
Sound effects help. 23 to hit.
Actually,
I don't hit.
actually,
Well, wait. Hold on.
Lasan may have hit him, eh? You did shoot him twice the first round, didn't you?
She may have. I think she shot at him but missed one or something. No, actually, I don't think she shot him. I think it was 2 rounds of magic missile. No, I don't remember what happened.
No, he got magic missile once, and I think Lasan did shoot him, actually.
Okay.
That was her first target. She wanted to take him out.
Before the
Chad
magic.
is saying Lasan hit initially. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So and you did
Okay.
what?
But he's not
23?
bloody.
Ah. All right. So
So
as
that's 10 base damage.
You don't count my shots?
And
You're
as
just going, oh.
and with the new rules, this would be my bonus action to activate my lethal strike.
Uh-huh.
Although until we rest and actually change over, we'll still use the things as is, but I won't hit him twice. Whoa, this window is being really laggy. Come on. Okay, there you go, window. So I'm going to try to fry his brain via the dagger insertion. I'm going to roll slightly below average with an extra 23 Cynic.
Wow.
Okay. All right. So as you move in and you're taking your dagger, you whip it out and you're about to drive it right into his kidneys, or at least try to, or wherever you desire to strike him. Your dagger starts to slow down as it's trying to get in, almost Dune style, right? You know, just starts to slow down, but you shatter right on through. You just push right on through, and it does connect through this like weird force field.
Oh, he's got like mage armor or some shit going on.
And
I see. I dig it.
Moves
I like
in
it.
and hits and strikes him anyway. And yeah, so it hurts him a lot. And yeah, here he goes. Down by how much total? That's 33 points?
Yeah.
The slow blade penetrates your spleen.
Yes. Okay.
Does anyone really need a spleen?
I don't know.
This guy's
my
first finder.
understanding is that's not a very good place to be stabbed, but it's hard to tell. Is it really the spleen itself, or is it more the bleeding internally? Here, who knows?
Don't know.
I'm just bisecting his liver so that we can donate it to someone else.
Yeah, you try to preserve his kidneys. Those are valuable.
That's
Okay, can
true.
we freeze them and sell them to traders?
Oh!
Wait, are you both a
That's what we
pie
need.
maker and
We
a
need like
surgeon?
one level of
It-
mage splashed in
has ice
so that we
magic,
can
yeah.
use the Ray of Frost.
Yep.
Yeah,
All right, that's my turn.
you only got. Oh, you only attack him once. Okay. Cool. Oh, because
Well, I guess I can use my offhand attack still because we haven't switched over to new rules. Boom. So I might do an extra D4 damage. Take 4 more damage.
All right, he takes 4 more damage because he can't get away from that one either.
Talk yourself into 4 more damage.
Yeah.
Yep.
And as we worked out in the chat, what I'll probably do, since like in the new updated rules, Lethal Strike will take a bonus action, so I won't be able to like do the extra offhand attack because it's a bonus action. So I'll just say that I'm like wielding a shield instead and reflavor it to the dagger that I'm using to block for or something like that. That way I still get to look cool with the 2 knives. But I'll have to rearrange things.
You just use a main
and
ghost to block things.
What's that?
You just use a main ghost to block things.
Exactly. You literally said mangosh in the chat because who doesn't get to use that? Who doesn't love to use that term? Yeah. It literally just means a left hand.
Yep.
I'll just block with my left hand. That's it. Use the force.
Use the force.
Well, you can you can Doctor Strange block, right?
Oh, the
like
drug around. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, now I've got the full reflavor for my character now. Thank you.
There it is. That's done. All right. So these guys are so toast. So toast. What happened? What are you laughing about?
Hakoon, they're talking about spleens and organs, and Hakoon says Tao's history with internal organs is just awful.
Oh. Oh. Although, like kidney pies and things like that, very tasty.
It's true. Steak and kidney.
Mince pies. Yeah, you know all about the organs there for that one. Yeah. Anyway, so the monk is going to move in behind you, like so, and is going to try to punch you to death. Okay. AC again. Okay, he hits this time. He does 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage.
He's going to hit again, and he's going to do 12 points of damage. No, sorry, 9 points of damage.
Yeah, that we like 9 better than 12.
Yeah.
In this context.
It's me twice as my 21 AC. Boo. Would he hit me if I had a 23 AC?
No.
See, when I have my shield, it's gonna be pretty good. All right.
So that's unfortunately the end of his turn, and now it's Eric's turn.
Okay, so it is Eric's turn. What am I gonna do?
Move the bodies out of the way.
5, 10, 15, 20. So if I want it, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, I can't really get up to the actual torture guy. So I'll just come up behind this guy, I guess. And I'll... Are there any useful things lying around here? This stool's not looking great. You're making an interesting face.
Yeah, Vegin85 just comes smashing in with $200.
What?
Holy shit. Well, thank you.
Wow.
So apparently that was a $200 face.
I may have peed a little bit. All right.
Anyhow.
That is... Okay, incredible display of generosity coming in from Vegin. Thank you very much, Vegin. That is... Holy cow. Thank you.
So is there anything around here that's like not nailed down? Just not like actually attached to the torture table or whatever?
Thank you.
Yeah, no, you can, honestly, the manacles and everything are actually attached to the table, but you're strong enough, you can rip a manacle off or whatever.
Okay, well, it won't initially be ripped off because I'm right next to the table, right? So I drop the stool, and I'm going to grab one of the manacles and just try and, like, it's still attached to the table, but I'm trying to, like, wrap it around him damage. I don't know. Or just punch him with the manacle, right? It's still chained to the table.
Manacle
just, like, punch him with it. And then maybe it'll, like, tear off as part of the stuff going on. Okay, so...
Just rips it off.
Manacle hit him for AC 19 for 13 damage.
That will hit. I can't do anything with that one.
Although if I'm dropping a chair, it's actually disadvantageous because I have to. I am going to anyway because that's what I'm doing. But I have to spend my bonus action to imbue the manacles.
Okay.
With the power of Iron Fang, like what? And then I'll try and hit him the second time. It was looking like a really good roll, but it was not.
Yeah, no, that one is going to miss. The first one's going to hit. It is going to do 13 points of damage.
Yeah, so I smash him for 13. He moves away slightly. I try and hit him again, but it gets caught on the table, and I end up just having to, like, like it stops just before his jaw,
Oh.
and I'm like, oh, what? And then I just like tear it off.
All right.
So I have this like manacle with like a free flowing chain for next turn.
Oh, that's amazing. You can punch and whip somebody with it.
Yeah.
I wonder how long the manacle... No, it's not going to be 10 feet long. I was thinking, it'd be interesting to give you reach, but no, I'm not going to do that.
No,
That'd be
probably a very short chain.
Yeah, it would be. Because if it was a long chain, then it's not much of a, restraining, is it?
It ends up being more just like a cestus or brass knuckles sort of weapon.
Oh.
That happens to have a little bit of chain flailing around behind it.
Oh, very good.
Just like wrap the chain around my fist. There you go. Anyhow, that's my turn.
Alright. So that's 6, that's 30. That's his movement. Alright, so Gira's about to go, and Gira... I just dropped my die, but that's not the die I need to use anyway for damage. But I do want to find it. Oh, there it is. Come here. I went to grab it with my foot, and I kicked it further away. Alright, so... Bam. Let's do it. He's gonna... Oh, shit. Crit. Oh, damn. Alright, I crit with max damage. And max damage twice in a row.
He got cocky. He saw the thing where, like, I go to punch him a second time, and it, like, stopped. And he was like, ha, 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 and then just comes over.
Alright, this monk is this monk is beyond dead. I don't even know what to say about this. Gira uses what again? A battle axe, right? I'm pretty sure he uses
beyond dead. He raises up as a zombie.
Yeah. No. Okay. So he uses a battle axe. Okay. Gira hefts, just gets both hands on it, comes up, and then crashes down with all of his might. The axe just goes all the way from shoulder blade through, and then that's gone. He is so done. Because I mean, honestly, with a crit. Wait, no. Wait. That's right. He's two-handed, so he gets one extra die. I rolled 2. 1 second. Okay, that's almost max again. All right, so that's he does this turn 33 points of damage.
Sweet.
In one swing, and he has another swing. And no, he doesn't because he moved all the way. No, he can do that again.
Oh yeah, but moving doesn't affect that. I know it was hard for us to get used to that because we're used to.
Yeah, so much. Yeah, 3.5.
He can just continue moving again if he needs.
Actually, no, he can't. Left. He can't move forward anymore.
Use all his movement.
He moves. Yeah, so he's where he is. All right. Anyway, he would normally get another swing, but there's no need. He just totally demolished this guy. He's excellently dead.
He just like hews down through him, and then he just does like the backswing like up, and the guy's just like the halves just like hit the ceiling and stick.
That's disgusting. But yeah, probably very much the way it happened. Ooh, it's Hold'em's turn! Yay! Now, let's have fun with this one. Since he's going to get to go, I'm going to make sure I get this completely right. There it is. So he is going to do... Alright, let's get ready. Alright, so he's going to target Tao, Eric, and Gira. You guys are the 3 closest.
Okay. I was gonna say it's fine when he said no, I was gonna target Tao. I'm like, yeah, that's fine, bring it on. And then he kept going, I'm like, oh, yeah, this is not gonna be good, whatever it is.
Yeah. Here we go. Does anybody have fire resist?
No.
Okay,
Nope.
Then it doesn't matter.
I don't think
I'm just gonna roll the dice. Because you can't dodge it. So, oh yes, I'm rolling well. That is...
What's happening?
I'll let you know.
He's counting for too long, guys. This is not good. Still counting.
That's not as good. And that's... And I got... No, 2 more. Another 10. 30. Okay. So... and it's safe for half? Is that how it goes? Or where is it? Saving throw none. Okay, excellent. Alright, so...
Oh, excellent.
He just like, you can hear like this humming as Gira was moving in. Actually, as everybody was moving in, he was just going, oh, just get powering it up, all DBZ style. Oh. And then he just like lifts his hand up, and as he does so, the earth shudders and cracks beneath your feet, and fire spouts from underneath you. And the earth just completely just shatters and cracks and breaks and throws itself into the ceiling. There is no saving throw.
What spell is this?
Earth Reaver. At max level. I still have a 4th level saving or spell slot, so yes, it gets 1 extra d6. And I rolled stupid well. So it's going to be 33 points of damage.
Each?
Yep.
Ow.
Yeah. That hurts.
Well, yeah, I'm down.
33 damage with no save.
With no save. Oh yeah, wait, sorry, you do have a saving throw. The saving throw is
I was gonna say
is for falling prone. So you get to have there's no save against the damage. It's instantaneous. Oh, if you have spell resistance.
What is this from?
This is from it's the 5th ed spell reaver or Earth Reaver.
It's probably in the It might be in the supplement for the
the supplement open. I see Earthbind, Earth Tremor, Elemental Bane, Erupting Earth.
Earth Reaver.
Wow. Yes, Captain, this is very, very bad.
Yep.
Maybe it's just in the adventure itself.
It could be.
They do have things. They're just in.
They do, yeah.
Because
like what
this seemed like a lot of damage with no
what are the
save.
damage dice on this thing? You said you rolled very well. Like what's?
I rolled 8d6. Yeah, and I rolled exceptionally well.
Okay, so like Fireball's level 3, it does 8d6 and there's a save for half. This is level 4 and it's like 8d6 with no save, and then can knock you prone.
Yep. I'm looking for
Maybe it's just this guy's particular ability.
Maybe.
Did he like ever announce his name or anything?
Yeah, his name is
Heldorm.
Heldorm.
What?
Heldorm. Yeah, but if you look up, you can find it on online there, Earth Reaver. If you type in Earth Reaver, 5th ed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No saving throws, spell resistance. Oh.
Yep.
I can't find it.
Online on Google.
Earth Reaver spell, D&D tools.
Yeah. So he did it 1 spell slot higher. And so yeah. So he gets an extra d6. But other than that,
I can only find the 3rd ed version. So I don't know.
Oh yeah, that one is 2, 3, and yeah, okay.
And Reg Cooper, no, there aren't attacks of opportunity when canister cast in 5th ed. If it had a hit roll, then he would do it at a disadvantage, but that would be it.
can use Earth Reaver spell compendium. Also a 5th level spell, 5th.
Yeah, I'm only finding 3.5. But
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, it's in the adventure. Like,
Did you maybe write down the name wrong because you're used to Earth Reaver in our 3.5 campaign?
I suppose it is possible.
It's like it's good because
we're hoping.
Will said there was like an eruption of Earth sort of spell or something like that. There's in the supplement.
Yeah, there's erupting Earth, but that would be like 3d12 as a base and then higher. I mean, it's fine. Like, whatever.
Okay.
If it's 3d12, yeah, much less chance to get that high.
For half. Like, let's just move on. It's fine.
Yeah.
It seems like there's something off happening right now.
Yeah.
But for the sake of moving forward, we can do that, even though it's probably going to kill us all.
So
it was fun.
Excessive damage that we can't avoid.
33 drops me, and it's just really odd to have that much damage with no saving throw and no to hit roll. Like usually there's some kind of defense.
Yeah, and people in chat are confused about something. No, I can't take an attack of opportunity. There's no such things as attacks of opportunity against casted spells in 5th edition. If it has a 2-hit roll, then they would have a disadvantage on the 2-hit roll. But other than that, there's no attacks of opportunity from casting spells in 5e.
Oh, you know what I'm looking at too? I'm looking at a forum here, and it says, "Do you think Earth Reaver is overpowered or broken?" Opinions, please.
You
You know what I will say? Because, yeah, people are also, they are saying in the forum that, yeah, it's, you know, the fact that you don't get a saving throw. Except
People
for
are
the
saying
one
it's from the 5e. Like, this page says it's the 5e spell compendium. Is that a thing that exists?
I don't think that's
No,
an
that's
official
the link that they just posted is from 2007.
Yeah, that can't
Yeah.
be.
Yeah,
And
that's-
everything I'm
Like, you gotta
finding,
pay attention.
55
This
spell.
link that you guys posted was from 2007. That's a third ed spell.
Yeah.
there's a whole list of, there's a lot of information about it, but they're all quite old.
Yeah.
I didn't
You know
find
what?
anything 3.5.
Let's just put it
Oliver
this way.
posted
If
the
I
wrong
did
one.
take the name down wrong and I got the damage wrong, it would still be 3d12. Chances are I still could get somewhere in the vicinity of that damage. A lot more difficult to do that, mind you. But what I will say instead is that since I've already rolled the damage, you will get a reflex save.
Yeah. If we get a save for half, then it's like that's how the game normally works.
Yeah, we'll do that.
It's
We'll
a
go
save
for a
for-
reflex save.
yeah.
Try roll well, people.
And people are posting links to, like
Yeah, everything's quite old.
fan-made content wikis,
Yeah, no,
which
no.
is not
No, no,
official
no.
content.
Plus 5 to hit, then don't even have to
And-
roll it to hit. That's the other thing.
Anyway, I'm down.
Dexterity save. No, I'm gonna fail it anyway, so I'm down anyway.
All right, so 2 people are down. Right, and Gira is badly wounded. That was his turn. Lusan, what are you gonna do? Save the day! Save the day!
Well, I mean, I can't run off and leave my friends. God, I'm going to regret this. Step up to the door and shoot twice
All right.
to all the gods of the forest to come here underground and save my sorry backside. Oh, this is great. I'm so freaked out. I missed the first one and just get the second.
Yep, and the arrow comes careening towards him, and you'll notice that it kind of bends and gets shoved off to the side.
The second one goes in, right?
Nope.
No, that was the 20. Yeah.
Nope. Some magical field just throws it off to the side.
And I don't have that kind of magic. I only have healing things.
Which, you know, people might need right now. How?
Like, people are saying about a saving throw. I thought you said there was no saving throw except to avoid falling prone.
No, and then I
he had
reiterated
decided to
that you got a
He
reflex
said we're
save.
just gonna do a saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I said you
We'll
can do a
figure it
saving
out
throw anyway.
now.
Roll and
There
maybe
you go.
Oh, okay, so you take half
If you
damage.
get a dex save for half, then it's like reasonable again, like whatever else we might
Was it
think.
33 as a base?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I take 17,
and you're still standing?
and I'm not down, yeah.
Oh, all right, that's bad for him. It's a towel.
I rolled a 2 for my save, so I'm totally down.
Yeah, yeah.
I had 32 hit points and did 33 damage.
The tank has been tanked.
Oh. Excuse me.
Did Barsham mute himself again?
Hmm?
Okay, never mind.
Oh, yeah.
So is it my turn?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
All right. I stab him in the face.
In the face, then.
The best defense is a powerful offense.
Yes. Short, sweet, simple, hurt his face.
21 to hit.
You go to dig in. Oh, this is a new round.
It is.
Actually, it's
Yes.
but his spell. Okay, shield. How does shield work? Shield works by way of until his next turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so then it misses.
Okay.
Just barely, mind you. It still tries to
It
push
hits.
through. As you go in, it slows down. You're trying to push and you're trying to push, and you just don't have the strength at the moment.
Ah,
So I'll do my offhand attack. Because I don't have any luck. Oh, 19's not going to do it either.
Nope.
Boo, hiss.
All right, he's protected. I was gonna say that the
Bloody hell.
monk gets to go, but the monk is unless of
I'll
course I
scooch
give
to here technically, just in case it opens up a few more options.
I could give the monk 2 turns. You know, there's 2 halves of him now.
Yeah, you get half turns.
2 half turns.
It turns out he's an ooze monk. We just split him. Now he's like, now there are 2 of them.
Now you're giving me ideas. You never should give me ideas.
Hush.
All right, Eric, your saving roll.
Having
Well,
nap.
let's save.
Mel, okay,
That's
that works.
success.
All right, Gira
3.
is really badly hurt, aggravated, moves forward. It's gonna take a swing.
Gira angry. Gira smash. Says
He will
King in chat.
miss his first. He will miss
You're
his
angry,
second.
Gira. Oh no.
Eldon
Gira.
is about to get to go again.
Uh-oh.
Now, what do I do? I took my 4th level.
This is where Briar is torn between, I'm gonna kill them all, and
Yep.
shoot, the stream's gonna have to end early. Darn.
I have to be fair about it. I'm gonna roll. I don't know who's the bigger threat. Is it Gira, the big lumbering beast, or is it Tao? So I'm gonna roll even. He's gonna go for Tao. Odd, he'll go for the big guy. Odd, I rolled a 5. All right, so he's gonna go for the big guy.
So he's sitting there, is like, geez, which one do I hit? And then there's this like sort of peeling sound, and half of the monk falls off the ceiling back down to the floor. He's like, oh yeah, I think I'm gonna hit that guy.
Yep. Oh no. All right, so he's going to use that, and he's going to. All right, so let's do it. Where's my D8? There it is. Let's do it. All right, gear. Oh, shit, really? All right, this sucks. All right, so can I do it at a? Oh no, I can use it at a higher slot. Let's do that. All right, so that's still sucks though. I use. He does it again. He does the same thing that he was doing to the zombie. He puts his hand against the chest, or he tries to put his hand toward. He aims towards the chest of Gira, and you hear this loud crack. It just echoes in and around the room, and he only does 12 points of damage because I rolled 2 ones.
Only. Okay.
Wow.
I rolled 2 ones, so he only does 12 points of damage. Gira is still standing, and Gira is exceptionally mad now.
Yeah.
That's his turn. The sun.
Oh, Maliki, don't fail me now. 2 more. Bigger ones. Fuck.
Although he didn't do his thing, but wait, hold on. That's right, he didn't do his thing. So you know what happens? All right, the first arrow. This is bad. I didn't think about this. First arrow comes careening right straight at him, and it seems to me like the arrow starts to it already has a sort of like bending motion as it moves through the air.
The things they do.
Yeah.
And it does this thing, and it almost seems like it's going to do it again, like curve off to the side. But as it happens, whatever was there right in front of him, it just you could see him all of a sudden clearly, and the arrow comes in, dives straight into him. Boom! First one hits.
And the second one hit harder.
Yes, that's the thing. So the first one hits him for 6 points of damage. He's still standing. The second one comes in and strikes him again in the chest, around the collarbone neck area, for an extra 10 points of damage. He falls down.
Yes.
He's done.
Woo! Maliki, oh boy, offerings next time I'm in the forest.
He's over. Okay, he was super effective though.
Yeah.
Okay, so did we rest spells? What's left here? Anybody have any idea?
Well, you need to heal.
I know.
There's a certain lump of meat on the ground that
A lump of meat. Yes, I'm heading for
typically
the lump
protect
of
you.
meat. Totally going for the lump of meat. My big lump of meat, just rush in right away and start fixing you up as well as I can. My poor little friend.
I know we did a short rest fairly recently, but a long rest probably not because Quill's low on stuff.
Yeah, I don't think you've done a long rest. You guys have done several fights. Again.
So you got 12 out of that. Eric.
Oh, so 12.
And
Okay.
I know I have some bandaging stuff I can do on you.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure we've done a short rest and not much, if anything, since.
So another 15 for you, Eric, and then
Okay, that's
rushing
pretty
over to Tao, 14 for you.
Who's gonna
14.
heal?
Woo!
Who's gonna heal Heldrum?
How's Gira? Gira's all mucked up
pass.
too?
No, Gira is badly. He's at 17 right now.
I'm not bloody anymore. This is great.
Oh, only 11 on Gira. I'm getting tired.
No.
I gotta say, I would not mind a full night's sleep, though. Oh my god.
No kidding.
Well,
I have no
interestingly
hit dice
enough,
left
I
to
think
heal
that's my
for a
last
short
spell,
rest.
guys. I'm almost positive that's my I
The
had.
only thing is, we heard there's fighting going on in that room to the left of us.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good. Well, I mean, we could retreat or something.
what was that?
Let them
again?
keep
Sorry.
fighting it out.
Yeah, you could retreat. If you do retreat, obviously reinforcements might show up. But then again, you can also come back in with a a fresh load of zombies if you went back out. I think. Well, you think so. You're not sure.
Maybe.
We can ask.
Are there people still alive in these cages?
Yes, that's the thing. After all the conundrum, all the hustle and the bustle of the fight dies down, you do notice that over there in the corner, there's 4 cages, and there are people moving around inside.
Okay, well, while they're doing that and being nice, I'm just gonna loot the bodies.
Very good. On the monks, you as you would expect on a monk, you don't find anything. But on Heldrum, and I'm guessing you just make an investigation roll, just an investigation. Oh yes, where it is. Loot the bodies. So 17. All right, very good. Where is this? All right, on Heldrum, you find only a key.
A key, probably for the cages.
Yep. Well, you don't know. But the interesting thing is also because you're investigating. That's everybody, right? You notice as you're moving around, you're investigating this and that and the other thing. Next to one of the beds over here, in the far corner, this one here, just underneath, there is a lockbox.
Okay. Well, I will first, just at a glance, does the key look like it'll fit the lockbox?
Yeah, you've opened enough locks to be like, yeah, it kind of looks like the same chick.
Roughly the same size. Okay, so I'm going to assume it's for the lockbox as opposed to the cages.
Yeah, I'm looking around the cages. Is there like a key hanging on the wall or something for these cages, or are they just barred with simple latches? Because I mean, they just have to.
Yeah. So they're not actual simple latches, but they are. There is a bar that comes down, but there's a bar that comes over the top, and there's a latch underneath, and out and around the side, they got holes, but they're only this big, eh? You can't get your hands through. In fact, you just get a finger through.
So they don't need a lock.
They don't need a lock, no.
Each one, because they're just barred by big bars.
Yep.
Okay. So I'll start opening them up. It's like, hey guys, you okay in there? I'm still sounding kind of like I'm not as okay.
You're really badly burned. Yeah.
Check all the things.
Check all the traps. Yep.
Yeah, mostly
sure
just
no
double
trap
checking
in
the
this area.
chest. Although I expect if it's locked with a key, it's probably not trapped. But
Although
Well,
with
is
that,
check.
Is there a key hanging on a wall anywhere, or on this monkey guy who is doing all the torture and stuff?
what? Sorry.
Keys kicking around? Are there keys somewhere in here?
Yeah, this one.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
you've got.
He's already got a key.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I missed that. No. Okay.
So for your traps checking,
that one. I'm sorry.
for your trap checking, you notice that the rack, there's an opening, midway, just around where you would assume somebody being stretched out completely. There is going to be a little trap door, just in and behind, where somebody's their tailbone would sort of situate and be.
Uh-huh.
And because you rolled a 16, you know pretty much how it works. When the thing's cranked and stretch and stretch and stretch, there's a certain release. When it gets to a certain bit, it can latch, and when that latch is pulled, a spear comes up right through there.
On one of the torture tables.
Yep, it's a very heavily spring-loaded spear, so it impales somebody just through the tailbone out the the front end of whoever happens to be sitting there.
That doesn't seem very useful if you're trying to torture someone.
No, but that's kind of like the end of the torture. You only want to crank so far, and then there's a certain point where it just kind of goes just one step further, then it's released.
All right. Well, I guess I won't mess with that, but I will open the chest, the coffer.
Okay.
Ew.
And you realize that's not enough to kill somebody, at least not immediately.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah, that wouldn't be instantly fatal,
do you
although
think of these
that would
things?
cause some pretty severe bleeding. They're not going to last long after that.
Nope. It's impalation. Very good. So, or very bad, depending on your view of this sort of thing. Right. So, who's checking? Sorry, who's checking the cages?
Sounded like Lasan.
Yeah, I'm checking the cages too. Eric's checking.
Okay,
cages.
you're both checking.
With
Okay.
yep.
In one of the cages, you find a female human, sort of tucked off into the corner, and she is very badly hurt, mind you, but she has a lot of fire still left in her eyes. You can tell that. You can see it in her eyes. Like, there's a certain amount of rage, in this particular person.
Oh, she's a barbarian.
Hey, hello there. Hey, we got rid of Mr. Torture Man.
Yeah, and she saw that. She saw that from the cage and everything, and she's just like, she turns her head, she spits, whatever, and she starts to crawl out. And she says specifically, she's like, good, I've had enough of him, I've had enough of everybody here. Curse them, curse their lineage, and she starts spouting off a whole bunch of, curses, actually.
Yeah, curse all that stuff.
Yeah, curse. Right, and...
How long have you been here?
And how did you get here?
She pauses for a second. She goes, been here for about a week. And who are you?
I'm Eric.
Greetings, Eric. I am Orna.
Orna?
Orna.
Yeah.
Wanna what?
I don't know.
Go
ahead.
Keep like working on rescuing any other people who are in there. It's like,
yep. Okay. As she stands up, she's sort of like, she's standing. That's one thing. Despite her injuries, she seems pretty resilient to a lot of the damage that's been done. Right. So there is yet another individual that you can find. He is a male human. And he is sitting in there, and he's hurt. You can tell he's hurt, but he's just blankly staring off into space. He doesn't seem really aware of much.
Shock.
You know this guy, or?
Yes, that's Droth. I don't much know him, really. Besides that, he got tortured to the point that all he would say was either babble or just Droth. So I'm not even sure if that's his name. I just call him Droth. He would just say Droth, over and over and over again. That's all he would say.
So what are you being tortured for? What information are they trying to get?
Information? Are you kidding? Who tortures anybody for information? This bastard just tortures people because he gets excitement out of it.
Well, he used to.
Used to.
Yeah.
Yes, and she like nods at you, almost like reverential and as a favor. She does realize she did see you get blown up off your feet.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
Blasted back, but then again, you're still standing, and well, this bastard isn't. So there's that.
So is it just those two, or are there people in the other two cages?
Nope, getting to that. So there's also a female dwarf, who sits back, whatever, and she's very quizzical. Like she's almost as, she is as coherent as Orna, but you don't see the same sort of fire. She's just more of a like discerning individual. Like she's regarding everything.
Right.
And as she crawls out, she says, "That one," pointing at Orna. "That one is an Earth Guard."
Oh, Orna was part of the cult here.
Yep. And then Orna turns around and says, "Shut up!" And she like slaps her or whatever, just like big slap across the face.
Hey,
dude.
Yep.
I'm just here in the corner fiddling with the chest still.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, that answers the question. Within, like, how did you get in here? Do they just go out and raid the countryside? Have you done something, whatever?
Yeah.
Like, why are you in the cage?
she's only been here a week.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll try and get
Sort of
between him,
method
not allow any more of that like slapping. It's like, hey, she's not doing great. Okay.
Well,
What you do to piss off the stupid cult?
which one are you talking to? Sorry.
I ask Orna what she did to piss off the stupid cult.
Yeah.
Oh, right. So she quickly tells you. Yes. She says, I received a very unprofessional order from one of our priests, and I slapped him as I did her just now.
What was that order?
They're real winners. Kind of makes you wonder why you joined, eh?
I'm
gonna go about opening the last one, but I'm just gonna kind of like, sort of like have the so far unnamed female dwarf just kind of like usher her along. So I'm just like keeping between her and like Orna just in case.
Here's the thing about the female dwarf.
Let's go open other cage.
Yep.
Yeah.
Here's the thing about the female dwarf, just as an aside, an extra flavor. Yep. The slap was brutal, right? I mean, that slap come in really heavy and really hard, like BAM!
Oh, like wow.
Yeah, like it was a really hard slap, and it resounded against the dwarf's face. But the thing about the dwarf is it went smack, and then just like kept on going, barely even caused the dwarf to turn her face. I mean, she's really dwarf. She's really tough.
She did like 2 extra levels in dwarf.
Yeah, yes, exactly that. She's multi-classing from dwarf into dwarf. All right.
Yeah. That used to be a thing in 3.5 Ed. You could do like dwarf paragon levels.
Ooh,
yeah, you could.
Like it.
No, it just reminds me of there was a dwarf in a previous campaign that I wrote the excerpts about. And they're like the dungeon master's asking everyone to describe their characters, and it's like, oh, I'm like this, and I do this, and like, oh, I look like this, I've got this equipment and stuff like that. What's your character look like?
Dwarf. Really dwarf. Racism.
Like,
yes, at its best.
What is the description of your character? A dwarf. Okay, we get it. That's fine. Moving on.
What color are the eyes? Dwarf. All right.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So there is one more body in the last, the fourth and final cage, and it's a half elf, from what you can tell. And
I guess if there's only half the elf, then I guess we can just leave him.
He is. Wow. He is.
You got 2 half monks, but it doesn't add up to anything.
Out of everybody here, he looks the most injured. The guy who's catatonic, just kind of staring off blankly into space. He is badly injured, but this guy seems to be even more so. At the very most, he is he's unconscious.
There's not all that many half elves around here. Do I know him? He's not one of my brothers, is he?
No.
I would hope we would lead with that. Yeah.
Yeah. No. If you knew him, you would. Yeah. No. He seems to be. Is he? Make sure I do this right. Oh no! What? No. From where he's from. Yeah. No. You're familiar with his face actually, but you don't recall his name.
Okay.
In fact, you don't. The reason that you don't recall his name is not because you're not able to think of it. It's just that you don't think you ever heard his name.
What was that?
Said all half elves look the same.
Well, if there's going to be differences, and she would be able to pick up differences, I would say.
Well, they did studies, and people, just even friggin' humans, just like it's not just like white races. Like everyone has a harder time like telling apart similar-ish looking people of different races than they're used to. So, yeah.
Yeah. Facial recognition, not so good.
In this case, but so he's unconscious?
Yeah. He's not coherent. He's not awake. He is very badly injured and slumped into the corner of the cage.
Then I kind of feel a duty to go and heal him a little bit, do some bandaging things.
Although we are getting super low on these things. I'm
We
not
are,
disputing-
but do
I'm
we
not
let him
disputing
die?
your move. I'm just noting it.
Oh, I know. I've been the one saying it for how many weeks now? We have to leave at some point, but
Several weeks
we're down
probably.
to just a few. We are just down to a few. But do I just leave him unconscious? That doesn't seem right.
No.
I mean,
I'm
maybe
not
there's some
disputing your
first aid
act.
material sitting around. If there's going to be anywhere, it's going to be in this room because they're going to want to torture people, then patch them up so
Keep
they can
them alive.
torture them some more.
Okay.
So
Do I-
maybe there's some
I
healing
think
stuff
so.
here. I say, as I say, hey, do I finally open that chest?
Yeah, why not? See what's inside.
Is there healing
It
things
had
in
a time lock.
chest?
You know.
Yeah, it's like the most complicated key ever. It took me like 10 rounds to figure out how to use it.
Okay. So you open it up then. And
Yeah.
it was already checked for traps, so there's no trap on it that you can tell. Okay, so inside you find a lot. Let me just. You know what? No.
You find like one of those Final Fantasy tents. You just like
Yes!
full heal everyone.
Oh, that would be nice.
Save point.
Yep. No, there is a potion in there. It doesn't have a label, so you don't know what it does.
Is it Baba Yaga's hut that used to be the whole inside thing and all luxurious and cool? Was that the one?
Those ones in D&D were usually named Mordenkainen's, like Mordenkainen's
Well,
hut, Mordenkainen's
that's-
magnificent
yes.
mansion.
The
Yeah,
Baba
those
Yaga's
things.
one was like, from First Ed, though, or something like that.
Yeah, it was.
And then
we're
after that,
talking
yeah,
like
it was Mordenkainen's.
1980. Yes,
Baba Yaga's hut?
Yeah.
I know Baba Yaga being like a boogeyman, right, or something.
No, it was great. It was
There's
like-
a similar sounding one that's different, but yeah, Baba Yaga is a witch. She has like a house with legs and stuff.
I love Baba Yaga. I play it before all of my Civ streams.
Baba Yaga, Yaga, Yaga. Sort
Drink
of.
the potion. You've already lost an eye. What's the worst that can happen?
Oh no! Actually, you know what? What is the worst that can happen? I mean, come on. What is?
Can I uncork it and take a sniff? I've got like, I don't know, Arcana skills and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
And or maybe our medic could take a whiff as well with the medicine roll.
Ooh, that's
Ooh.
right. Yeah, we do have. You do have an
Does this
herbalist.
smell like 2d8 healing? Whoa!
What?
Smells like a
Oh,
bunch-
come on! This again?
Ah!
Woohoo.
All right.
It's a
yes.
potion of win the adventure.
Who did that? That was you. That was okay for Arcana.
Now,
Yeah, no, this is a
Now
magic.
I'm doing the proper thing, like you learn in chemistry class. You don't like sniff like this. You sort of waft it towards your nose.
Yeah.
Much safer.
You know what? Let me just very quickly, because I didn't expect me to have to tell you exactly what it is right now. It's a potion of better pies. Sorry.
Ooh, it's basically just MSG. Like this makes everything like 10 times more delicious.
Let's see. Where is it? Is this the one?
Now my hair is like now drying from the start of the stream, so it's gone all curly and frou-frou.
Yeah.
You look cute. I like it when it's like that.
when it goes all John Simon. Yeah.
I don't have to find it. Jesus.
Potion of
Jesus.
+1 levels.
That was a potion of +1 Jesus.
+1 Jesus. That would be nice. Just give that to the healer. I mean, why not? Is it?
Yeah. That sounds like the sort of thing I would give away, and not just drink instantly. Screw you guys. I'm level 7.
Oh, you know what it does? It heals all your Pokemon. Sorry.
Listen, if we can just send Pokemon into battle for us,
Oh, that would be nice.
I would be all right with that.
That would be a very different campaign.
Yeah.
I didn't expect to have to find it. You know what? Here's the thing. You know exactly what it is, and it's not going to help you right now anyway. It's not something that you want to use right now, I'm pretty sure. So I'll let you know what it is later. Once I'm able to find it. I don't want to take too much time. In
Yeah.
fact, actually, you know what I could do? We could take a break, because it's about that time anyway.
Oh yeah.
And then I'll find it, and then when we come back, I'll let you know what it is. How's that? then?
Perfect.
Okay,
All right, let's
cool.
do that. All right, so anybody watching this live right now, we're going to take a 5-ish minute break, and we'll be right back with some more action, or at least dialogue. And, yeah.
Yeah.
Be right back.
Action-packed dialogue.
Action
That too.
packed.
Moments.
Yeah.
Greetings, everybody. We have returned. It is now starting once again. Some more Sunday morning heroes. Here with us is Quill18.
Hey, folks.
Demonac.
Greetings.
And the lovely Kiss for Luck.
Hey, you.
Very good. So, during our break, several things happened. One of them was, beverage. Secondly, I was able to figure out exactly what the potion is going to do. Now, interestingly enough, I think it is possible to tweak it, depending on the nature of the person. So I'm going to give that a thing. You did roll a 20, so you are going to know exactly what it is. But before we get into that, let's get some FaceTime Continuum happening in 3, 2, 1. Faces. All around. Okay. So. Do you really want to know what the potion does?
Yeah, I really do, actually.
Okay. All right.
There's enough suspense.
Yes. Right. So you get in the knowledge arcana that you have. You do realize that this potion is indeed a magical potion. It is a homebrew, if you will, but the nature of it, the essence that you get from it, it feels like it's going to do something, or gives a certain power, depending on the person's intelligence. Right. You rolled a 20, so I'll give you the full scoop. This is the same type of potion that you're pretty sure would be used by somebody like that, like Heldurm, the big bad, to do more torturous stuff to people. Game mechanically, it allows you to use your intelligence while healing somebody to do pain. Right?
What?
So, here's the thing. You can heal somebody, and using your intelligence, you can still do that much points, like that many, each intelligence point or bonus point, you can do that much damage to them. So you can heal them and hurt them, heal them and hurt them, heal them and hurt them, heal them and hurt them. Over and over and over and over and over. Just as many times as you heal them, you can hurt them.
It's a potion of uselessness.
Specifically, to what you want, yes. Unless, of course, you want to torture people.
Now, by hurt them, do you just mean cause pain, or does it redo the hit point damage?
It does the hit point damage, but...
Based on your int.
Yes. But it also is like racking pain. It hurts a lot. Now, because of that very feature, and honestly, what I wanted to happen was somebody to actually drink it and try it. It's based on... it's based on the person's nature. So, for instance, in a smaller role, you would have known that it was basically a potion of it would be useful for a healer. That's what you would have gotten. So in which case, you probably would have given it to Lasan. Lasan, you can drink the potion, and because Tao knows everything about this, what happens with you is it's going to allow you to add your intelligence to every single heal that you do. Your intelligence modifier. So you're going to be able to add that much more to your heals.
Okay.
But then it's going to do damage right after.
Nope.
No,
based on your nature.
You know how it,
the intent.
You know how it works, I guess.
Yeah, it's the intent. So like if you were lawful evil, for instance, or evil in any sort, you would do the damage. But because you're good, you're going to be able to do the extra.
So one time,
then I will give it to
drink
Lasan.
the potion, I do one heal, and that heal is better.
Yeah, how long does it last for?
It's done. It's permanent.
One shot.
Permanent?
Yep.
So it's a potion of add 2 extra hit points to a heal or some shit.
Yeah. But
okay, that was worth the wait.
Sorry, I had to figure out exactly how it worked, and that's how it works.
No, are you saying it permanently gives the ability to do that?
Yeah. So every time she heals...
You're saying it's a potion of you permanently heal for plus int whenever you do healing.
Yeah.
Can I?
That would be magical healing. That probably doesn't apply to the healing feat, does it?
Oh, okay.
No.
What's your int, Lasan?
I'm afraid. What if it's not high enough? 16.
That's plus 3.
You're good.
That's super high. That's
you're getting a plus. You get a.
And it's 3 modifier.
Yeah, exactly. You get a plus 3 modifier to all of your heals, and it is a magical modifier. So it stacks. It will stack on everything.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's really good.
Yeah. And it's permanent. Yeah.
It went from being the single most boring and useless potion ever to being the single most powerful potion ever.
Yeah, no, it's really good. The thing is,
how about that? It's really good. Yeah.
The thing is I was hoping that when people says, "Oh, chug it, Quill, see what happens," and everything, so it would have been hilarious had you drank it because it would have then actually been useless. Unless, of course, you did any bandaging for people, then
because I can actually heal people.
You can?
Yeah, but first of all, I can do it via Mystic, and I'm Tau 2.0, which is going to revise new changes, is going to have even more healing options. Technically, it may never come up, but technically, Tau can heal.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
So, you're giving the potion over to Lasana. Lasana, you're drinking it
Well,
right
now
away.
I'm wondering maybe I should keep it.
Ooh.
Well, if
Yeah,
you're going to
technically, you're the only one that knows about it right now. You haven't
No.
told anybody.
Like, the flavor-wise, Tau is not going to ever be a primary healer, so
Okay.
I'm going to spend my side points on more aggressive things.
Okay.
There's a surprise.
Yeah, Tau takes the potion, sells it for all the money in the world. That's true. It's probably worth, like, 1 million gold.
Ah.
It is to be noted, Lasan, yes, if you ever go evil, if you ever turn to the dark side of things, then yes, every time you do try to heal somebody, you are going to cause amazing amounts of pain to them. Just so you know.
Well, the other thing, if Lasan ever dies, we're going to, like, drain her blood and distill it to get the potion back. Just saying.
You have permission. Or
She's gonna fill out her potion donor card.
Oh, by the way, it doesn't work with potions though. So if you're administering healing potions to people, yeah,
yes.
that doesn't do it.
So
It's
is it just
literally
on
if you're healing or hands-on
So
type of healing.
So
Does
is
it work with her healer feat?
The healer
Yeah.
feat and or spells, or just spells?
Yeah, no, it works with the healer feat. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. As far as I know, yeah.
Yama!
Yeah. No, it's literally a really, really good heal. I mean, so.
Okay,
Oh,
that is some serious
That's
news.
good.
Yeah.
No complaint here.
And that's basically all that you find of any real worth. I mean, there is, what is that, 203, it'd be 23.
Oh, is that all we find?
23 gold.
Oh.
You find 23 gold in there. And a
Alright.
pouch of
We
6
find any
azurites.
bandage- We find
And a
any
what?
bandaging kits?
Sorry, what?
Any bandaging kits?
No.
Anything? Nothing?
Nothing like
Well,
that. You do find a pouch of 6 azurites. That current market value is at 10 gold each. So that's 60 gold, technically.
Okay.
You do find some plate armor, and it's the big stony magical plate armor that seems to be like what the Earth Guards are wearing.
Right.
You see that in there.
Is it actually like magical? It's gonna be useful, or is it just like Orna's armor?
Yeah, you take it out of there, and you're putting it to a side, and Orna does say that's mine.
So
You already know that she's a Black Earth Guard. You know, but that's hers. She points at that.
So how did you come to join Earth Cult, guys? They have like good benefits, or you like believe in their stuff, or what?
Well, the end of this world, or at least this illusion, is going to come soon enough, and I chose the side of Earth because Earth is going to bring about a more ordered end instead of the others. They're more chaotic. They're fire, for instance. They're just out to burn people and cause and do harm, and the Earth Cult is more for establishing order to everything. And I want to see order.
Why does the world have to end?
Because
Just sort of keep going.
it's been prophesied, and I would not have believed it myself if I had not heard the old god speak to me in my dreams.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I've talked to gods in dreams. They're not as impressive as you might think.
You can't fight
This
these
is true.
gods. You can't fight any god.
Well, while you guys chat, I'm gonna go heal I'm gonna bandage up the
Elf.
elf.
Yeah. Yeah, she doesn't know about your fight, your literal fight with a god there, Quill.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be hard to prove.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, sure, whatever.
So it's 16 plus 3. Ah!
Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn.
Although it might be slightly less on the half elf because the +6 is from his hit dice, right? So if he has fewer hit dice,
Oh, right.
like if he's
So
just like
you'll have-
level 1 dude, it would do a little bit less, but it probably full heal him anyway because it'd just be a level 1 dude.
Mm.
Is there anything specifically we'd like to ask that I could like Jedi mind trick or anything here? I mean, I don't know. This person's probably hiding something, but do we know what it is and is it relevant or?
She just admitted that she still believes in their crap, so that's like a pretty big strike against having her like join us. But
do we just lock her back up till we're done? I mean, we're gonna leave her there to starve to death and hope we don't die. But is she gonna be a problem if we turn her loose?
I don't know. Well, if we turn her loose, probably. But
here's the thing: you can't doubt, at least the way she's talking, and there's no deception. You can't deny her unerring faith in this whole thing. But at the very same time, she was placed in here, probably to eventually just be tortured to death and die. Due to the fact that she slapped one of the other priests. So.
I mean, just having a crazy religious belief isn't grounds for, murdering someone or locking them up, to starve to death or anything like that.
Like, I knew she joined the cult. It's like, it would have been better if she joined the cult because her family was poor and they paid well or something, but
yeah,
it doesn't, like, disqualify her as a human being yet.
No.
So, okay, here's the thing, Orna.
What did we ask her?
We're gonna hear... We came here, rescue my brother and stuff like that, but we got to get rid of Zarvadim. How do you feel about Zarvadim? Friends? I didn't leave it that the way I wanted to. It came out dumb, but too late now.
So,
it's perfect.
What are you asking? Like, what were you saying?
How does she feel about Zarvadim?
Zarvadim, the Tao.
Oh no, sorry. Okay, I just had the name written down there. I wrote down as like the priest. No, the priest that we're hunting down. How do you feel about name of priest we're hunting down?
Oh, Yarsha. Oh, that.
Yarsha.
So you say the name Yarsha, and again, you can see her teeth or her lips just crawl back over her teeth, exposing her teeth. And that is the name that she hates. She hates that name with a passion. You can just tell it's written all over her face. She doesn't say anything. But obviously, you kind of get the idea that that's the person that she struck.
Aha.
So
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Cool. It would be useful to know what's waiting for us in the room to the left here.
To the left?
Yeah, and the supposed fire temple. That's where we're heading, right? For the anvil.
Okay.
I don't think we're going down there right now. Short term, what we're trying to do is we're trying to kill Yarsha because we promised the Lich.
Yeah,
and then if we could do that, we were then going to finally like de-stone Alexei and get out of here,
right?
So we can get back to town and stuff.
Yeah, you can go back.
Hoping to get Yarsha quick, like before we do that. In theory, because we did kind of promise the Lich.
Mm-hmm. Oh, is the anvil downstairs?
Yeah, it's down further.
Okay, it's downstairs.
Down further.
Okay.
Yeah.
With full healer kits. Just saying.
Yeah. Well, short term, we're looking for a full rest. Is what we're looking for.
Yeah.
Top priority.
Because I have no more spells today that I don't think so, because we haven't slept overnight any time recently, have we?
No. So we could go up and out and sleep out in the wilderness, and you could go and collect like herbs and berries and stuff like that, and makeshift a few healing kits maybe. Like that could be something we could plan. I mean, that's
a few healing kit uses possibly.
Yeah, that's going to be after this scene, obviously.
Yeah.
There is a not counting the downstairs part though. There is just a room immediately to the left of us where there was fighting going on.
Yeah.
Something.
You heard some amount of major commotion coming from this area.
Yeah. So what's going on over there?
She looks like rather puzzled. She did in fact through the walls.
You've been in cage. You don't know what's going on there now. I get, but what was in there before any hypothetical like fire guys invading that happening right now? What was in that room over there?
There was some dumb ogres. We just gave them food and told them to stick it out there and defend it if they wanted more food. And we to the
west.
To the west of here, there's the damned fire cult. They're always trying to just bring more and more destruction, and they're trying to bring it over here as well.
Ogres are our friends.
Yeah, she looks over and sees Gira, and she's like, yeah, I've noticed.
So the half elf that, while they're having this conversation, this half elf that I've healed, and it's like, you're going to be okay. I'm taking care of you. You're all right. He wakes up, and like, how are you? Are you okay?
Yeah,
how
you healed
feel?
him, did you? You like just
Yeah.
You just put your hands and you're like, okay, yeah, no, he's feeling super fresh. Here's the thing about him.
Yeah, tell me all about him.
Yeah. So, what was your heal result?
19.
Right. Okay, so that's well and above. That's like almost twice his hit points. So he's
Okay, so it
super.
wouldn't have been
He's
that
super
much
fresh.
for him. He's good.
Yeah, you
Okay.
just totally Jesused him, right? All right, very good. So, yeah, so he wakes up. I'm just trying to gather my thoughts here. Yeah, so as he comes to, he's like, yeah. And he looks around and he's like, where's my things? I have to get back.
Where's your who?
My things.
Your things.
Yes.
Okay.
He's like, I have to get back. Also, I didn't actually tell you what the rest of the stuff was in that chest. We got sidetracked.
Yeah. Oh, okay. One thing at a time.
Sorry, so let's... Yeah, he's like,
There's
he
more
says
stuff
that.
in
He's
the
like,
chest?
where's my things? And in fact, when he says that, he's scanning around really fast, and he notices...
Like Tao digging through the chest and like
Yeah.
throwing things all over.
Yeah, and you pull out... You're
Can
pulling
I
out
this? No.
some studded leather armor and a long sword. And he's like, that. Bring it to me.
Finders keepers.
Bring it to
Yep.
me. He tells you that almost like he expects you to.
Whoa. Slow your roll there, I'm barely clinging to life boy. Who are you, and why should we give you armaments?
I am in a hurry.
You're a giant
Oh, what?
jackass. And I'm saying that in character.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can discuss that later, after you bring me my things.
Yeah.
No.
What kind of name is in a hurry? That doesn't sound like
So-
a water name or.
So he shrugs away. He's like he like sees you, the son, as an elf, and he looks at you and he's like very thankful. You can see in his eyes. He puts his hands on you. He's like, move. Okay, and he moves. He moves to the side, and he goes through you. And I mean, you can resist if you want to. If you don't resist, he's going to push you to the side just a little bit. Not violently. He's just like move out of the way.
Okay.
Um,
Let's sit down, dude.
And he'll move straight to and he grabs his stuff.
Is he moving towards me?
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
As he's stepping towards me, as he gets close, I just stand up and hold my blade out like level with his throat, and I say, "Don't take another step."
Yeah.
You would
And
threaten me?
I pulled my bow and said, sorry, I healed you, but no, whoa.
Yeah.
Just stop, take a deep breath. What's going
He
on?
turns around. He's like, "Do you know who I am?"
No,
No.
we've already
We
asked
just
3
asked.
times. Who the hell are you?
Right? He stops for a second. And he doesn't answer. He just looks
Yeah.
confused for a second.
Yeah. You're gonna be guy who's still going to be in a cage in about 3 seconds if you don't give us some information.
Oh my goodness.
He says, I've been here too long. I don't even try to recall my name.
Yeah. Apparently he remembers that he's an ass. That's about it.
I know I have to. I remember. I don't remember why. Why do I have to do this? It's,
His Lego lost.
yeah, his Lego lost. Oh, very good.
Aw.
I only remember.
What do you remember?
The barge right in. I have to get to the barge right in. I don't remember why.
And how did you end up in here?
I don't remember that either.
I'm gonna do like subtly. I'm gonna do the secret Zentrum sign just to see if like any response or reaction or anything like that.
Okay, fair enough. So you do that, and he looks at you, and like you can see like a sort of a flash of familiarity come through his face,
He's evil. Kill him.
and then he goes. He does it back to you really subtly. Like, it's so subtle that you guys don't know. Only Tal sees this. I don't even care what kind of roll. You roll a goddamn 20. You do not see it. There. I've said my piece. Right, so only Tal knows.
Well, that explains why he's like a level 20 jerk ass.
Ah. So what do you remember? Your name, where you're from? Are you telling me your memory's gone? You just woke up now, but you knew that was your gear.
Yes, I remember. It's so patchy now, I have. And you can see it, you can do a deception check if you want to. But
Insight?
Or insight, sorry.
Insight.
An insight check. Not deception. But to see if he's deceiving you. Right. Okay. So yeah, you get the idea that he's being quite honest. He's very
Legit
confused.
has no memory.
He has bits and pieces. He's trying his damnedest, it seems, because it's scaring him to some degree. He doesn't know what the hell. So.
Okay. I don't think he's going to be a threat, so it's probably okay to let him gear up.
We'll give him his armor anyway, and then just like we'll give him the sword when he remembers what's going on.
Mm-hmm. Now, I'm going to use one of my powers that I rarely, use very often. But with our little telepathic bond, we're going to have a secret communication while he's getting dressed. I'm going to say I'm not going to go into details, but I'm going to point out that I know that this person is probably not a good person, but that's not the same as a threat. And if we do help him get back to the barge right in, it may earn us some favor with important people. Give us a bargaining chip anyway.
Maybe he can help us.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll let you worry about that. But so okay. So here's the thing, Orna. I'm just back to Orna figuring out what to do there. So I guess you're not a big fan of Yarsha.
A fan? I wouldn't fan the smoldering heap of her remains that would be there when I got through with her.
Yeah, okay, so I'm not sure we're on the same page about whole Earth cult thing, but we are kind of trying to find Yarsha, and you probably like what's going to happen to her.
Yeah.
So, do you have any idea? I know she moved around. Yeah, okay. You've been encaged. You probably don't know where she is. Anyway, we're gonna go and try and hunt down Yarsha. You in for that, or are you gonna have a problem fighting the guys who put you in cages?
A chance to strike Yarsha again? Sounds fantastic.
But you might know some of guys guarding her, right? So you're okay with you're not gonna turn around and stab us after we free you?
Stab you?
Don't worry about these things.
Mm-hmm. She looks over at the ogre again, and she looks around the room. No, I'm not going to stab you.
Oh.
All right. I just need a little bit more information so that we can do this in the best possible way. And I asked her has she ever participated in any rituals with the cult? Has she ever sacrificed anyone for the cult or killed anyone on behalf of the cult?
It's like when you fill out the form, it's like, are you a terrorist when you cross the border?
Yeah, except I'm trying to exert my psionic pressure to get her to speak truthfully on this.
And she had said that she was given an order she didn't want to follow, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're pretty sure that was more like a sexy time order that she didn't want to follow. The impression I got.
Did our heads go to different places?
Well, it could be. I mean, yeah. What did happen, though, is...
when somebody says, we're going to perform a human sacrifice, and you're in the middle of a big evil cult, your response to that is not to slap them.
How dare you? How dare you?
You might disagree, but that's not really how it's going to go down. That's all I'm saying.
I just got Borat in my head now. All right. Very good. So,
Eric of the Evil Mind.
What was the initial question?
I want to know if she's ever killed anyone for the cult.
Right.
I couch it in human sacrifices or assassinations or whatever. But yeah, I want to know if she's ever killed anyone. If she's ever murdered for the cult. In a gist.
I have. If by murder you mean followed order to escort someone to their death, yes.
And you knew they were going to die?
Yeah. I mean...
Yeah, okay, I kill her. Ally or not, she's a horribly evil person. Clearly.
Okay.
We're not gonna team up with someone who's clearly this evil. Come on.
All right. The
Like, I don't do it instantly. I actually mostly like Lasan, because I see Lasan as sort of like a barometer of sort of goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, partially through a telepathic link or whatever, or give a glance. Like, no. And what is Lasan sort of like? Sort of nod
this
or not?
is hard. Do we just kill this person, or again, do we just lock her up till it's time to leave and then turn her loose? Are we going to be judge and jury? It's
We're out in the wilderness. We're a million miles away from the city. Yes, this person's not directly attacking us, but obviously, like, in the setting that we're in, this is a person that would be hung or something like that.
You know, if you make me
there would be a
evil,
5-second trial, and she'd be hung.
if you make me evil, my potion will hurt you.
This is true. This is true.
Do it, but
Oh, that's hard.
Yeah, it's a very weird moral decision, dilemma right now.
so I'm looking for a subtle nod or a shake of the head from Lasan,
Good God. Good God.
or even just a like shrug. I don't want to get involved.
Well, I don't think that's even an option at this point. But I would be more inclined to lock her up and then bring her to town and hand her over to authorities or something.
All right,
But
so
Are you
give, like, a
guys
little
judge,
head shake
jury,
of,
and
like,
execution?
I know what you're thinking.
I can't
Don't
just
do it.
kill somebody who's unarmed standing here in front of me. Seems.
But it would be so easy.
Yeah.
All right.
It does
There's,
sound
like,
easy.
moment of
It was
tension.
tempting, damn it.
And then Tao just goes back to, you know, sorting through some of the goodies in the box or something.
Because
Okay.
So Tal was
my
looking...
instinct, I'm just like, I guess I'm just like not as worried about people like in the short term. Like what we do, like eventually we'll find out more about her if we go around with her. But right now she's like a missile that we can point at Yarsha, and that's like.
And that is true. We can use her for that.
Mm-hmm.
Which sounds like, I hate to say this, like, we can probably solve her as a problem and make her useful.
It's pragmatic, but also we'll find out maybe more about her. Because again, people get wrapped up in stupid cults. They have like God talking in her head or whatever. Maybe she's just crazy, you know. But that would affect you.
She just needs some like mental health and counseling and.
Maybe.
Well, we don't know. We'll know better after we like fight Yarsha, which she may or may not survive.
If she survives, we can take her back to Waterdeep and let somebody else sort it out.
Have it be more of a judge, jury, executioner on the more legal terms. Understood.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, it's just, it feels, it seems simple and easy and it solves the problem, but I don't think so.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, being back in the role of being a widow. Yeah, Tal, you've killed enough people now that you're
Yeah.
basically there. I mean, you're...
Well, yeah, like when she was actually being the widow the first time back in Waterdeep and sort of being an assassin for hire, and that sort of like increasing and increasing. Definitely by the end of it, she was not good. She was not been good in alignment, but she realized finally in the end what had happened, and one of the reasons for stopping being the widow, leaving Waterdeep, coming back to Red Larch, and picking up her life as Tau, was basically going back to that and sort of rejecting those things. And so she totally was like, no, I'm trying to be, I'm good, I'm this, it's all good. But now that we've been in this situation, she's had to reassert their power in those roles, and being in these very morally ambiguous situations,
and very dangerous.
She doesn't know how to deal with it. A combination of pragmatism, of vigilantism, of vengeance, and then still trying to retain something, which is...
And that's what we're
So
this is going to be a thing that Tau struggles with.
So what you're
That's
saying
what
is, in the
I think
end,
you're
it doesn't
thinking.
even matter.
Oh,
Sure.
No, it matters a lot.
All right.
It matters a lot to
Very
Orna.
She's John Wicking it.
I haven't seen John Wick yet. I got to watch that shit.
Jesus. All right. You know what? We should just watch it together. Let's do that.
Yep.
Yeah. So anyway,
All right.
so can we, if we're gonna take her around, then can we like give her back her armor then? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Is
Does
it
she
bad?
march
We're
around
gonna
with
run
that
around.
armor?
We're going to use her to fight for us, then.
Yeah.
we're gonna have to.
You have a frenemy right? For Yarsha specifically. You know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. She definitely wants a piece of Yarsha. And possibly a literal piece.
Again, she seemed to be pretty honest about what's going on, as far as I can tell. I'm not like an expert on that, but I mean, she wasn't like she was trying to just fake that she was like a good person and like trick us and stuff like that. That certainly is not the way I would have gone about it.
Guile does not seem to be one of the things in her toolbox.
No, she seems pretty blunt and straightforward.
Yeah, no, she might be lawful evil.
Yeah, so it's quite possible. So yeah, I'm
driven by God.
Like we already give what's his name who doesn't know back his armor, not necessarily the weapon. Did we find a weapon for Orna, or does he not have one?
That's a good question. Where is it?
Do they just punch people?
No, she. No, like there's nothing in here for that.
No, they just
I would imagine that she had a weapon though. Although if she
it
was
doesn't necessarily have to be there. Maybe she'll have to find one.
Yeah, she'll find one along the way. Actually, no. Oh, you know what she does do? This is what she does. She goes over to the body of what's his face, Heldrum. Yeah, and she picks up his staff. She wields it. And the interesting thing is while Heldrum is down there on the ground, the staff in his hand was like coated in stone, right? And now it's just a normal looking staff. Like you've got
so normal that you didn't bother describing it when we were looting his body. He's like, no, it has nothing.
Yeah, sorry, I should have mentioned that. But it looks like a normal staff to you, right? And you can choose to take this now if you want it. But she goes over and she picks up the staff, and within seconds it starts to like get coated in stone again, all the way up to the top.
Is that normal?
This is the power the gods give us.
So it has nothing to do with the staff.
I don't know. It just seems to happen.
All right. I mean, I did loot all the things, so presumably didn't find anything interesting. So they have like an innate like shillelagh ability or something.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool, actually.
Just picks it
How's
up.
one join this Earth cult?
Well.
No.
Anyway.
Have you been receiving whispers from the old god?
Yeah. One, but then we kicked his butt, and then but that's a long story. So Sir Douchebag, what's he doing? Is he done getting dressed?
Yeah,
our half-elf friend.
Sir Douchebag. Yeah. So you allowing him to put on his stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
I said
fine.
we definitely let him have his armor back anyway, because that's not like so threatening.
All right. So yeah, he takes that back, and you give him his sword. That's his sword. That's his sword. He's like, give me. It's got. And here's the thing about the sword. I should mention this. You're noticing the sword. You're like, whoa, that sword looks really nice. It's a really nice looking sword. So nice, in fact, it doesn't look like it's seen a lot of use. It just looks really nice.
So it's not like it doesn't look nice and then it's like actually magical and I should have grabbed it as part of the loot. It looks nice as in like this guy's some sort of like dandy or something.
Yeah, no, it's got some engraving or whatever on it. It's very nice looking, but it doesn't have any dicks. It doesn't have any dings or nicks. There we go.
Doesn't have any engravings of dick butt on it.
No dick butt.
While he doesn't remember, like consciously remember much, the first thing he said, the attitude of, don't you know who I am?
Mm-hmm.
Like, he doesn't, but that sort of attitude is there.
Yeah.
You know,
Can you
we
check
can
the
get rescue
engravings?
money here, guys.
Check the engraving, see if his name's on it. It's like,
Or a family crest.
yeah.
Yes.
To Torvos Jerkol from Mom for your birthday.
Yes. Right. No. Well, there are some engravings on it. To which, if you let Lasan take a look at it, Lasan can tell you, that is a crest of one of the houses of elves. Although he's a half elf, that you can tell.
He's a half elf, a bastard son of a big house.
Well, he's a bastard, all right. We can agree on that.
Well, you know what? It's hard to be a bastard. Okay, it's a hard life. Right.
So, I think we should. I think we should invite him to stay with us. That will keep him safe. We do have more to do, but we'll try to look after him, and we can escort him back to.
We're planning on going to the Barge Ride Inn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
And if
that.
he's willing to work with us here, we'll work to keep him safe, and then we'll bring him with us, since he seems to have forgotten the way.
Yeah.
We all got to stick together. This place is still pretty dangerous. There's an evil earth priest running around that we got to take care of.
He stands
Right,
up
Orna?
straight, and he hears evil, and when he hears the word evil, he's just like, "Let them come!" And he holds out his sword, and he does this number here or whatever, and you can tell really fast that it's like, yeah, no. Yeah, no. He waves it around, and in fact, he's more flat blading the air than slicing through it. So,
Maybe he's a bard.
or not.
Oh.
Damn it,
Okay.
he's gonna be a liability.
Okay,
That's what he's
mental
gonna be.
toughness. He might be a bard. Should we just kill him?
Everyone just nods.
with an
It's like there was some
accordion.
debate for Orna. This guy is like his bard. No, we just
Yeah, just kill him. It's fine. Yeah. All right.
Okay. So I guess we'll take that. We do have to take care of the dwarf who is not seeming very responsive, it sounds like.
Yeah, what's happened with
He's
her?
aware enough to like
Yeah.
tell us that Orna was a guard.
PTSD dwarf.
Yeah.
PTS dwarf.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. Wait, no. Sorry. That was no.
We should ask her what her name is.
Yeah, no.
She's
That
like-
there's a human. There's a human male that's not paying attention. He's not a dwarf though.
Right, okay, but we also have we never got the name from the female dwarf.
Oh, right. Okay, so if you ask her, her name is Wugreda.
With a W?
Yes. WULGREDA.
That's the dwarf.
Yep. That's her name. And yeah, no, if you want to ask her any questions, she's completely aware.
How long have you been down here?
Oh, I've been here for... And she knows the exact number of days. She knows everything. She's a dwarf. She's been underground, but yeah, she tells you... There's no mention there, so I'm just going to make it up. She's been here for 6 days and 4 hours, 29 minutes, and now about 5 or 6 seconds.
Okay, Data, slow down.
Yeah.
She knows all of it. She's in her head. She's good with that.
Okay, that's not super long. Weird. What were you doing when they captured you?
Oh, well, I'm a prospector. I decided that against the actual advice of others in the town of Red Larch, that it would, be inadvisable to come out into the Sudbury Hills to do some prospecting, but then nothing ventured, nothing gained. Nobody else tends to come out here, and I figured because of that, I would find a lot more than I
like her.
ventured out to do.
Nobody else goes there, so I will. Awesome.
Yep.
Yeah. You okay to come along with us? We got to stick together because bad stuff out there.
I am not much of a fighter.
Okay.
Well,
then
I think
we
plan
stick together
A-
for the back.
Yeah, I think plan A might be we have to go up top to get out to get a full night's rest, hunt for herbs, and then come back. And push comes to shove, the non-combatants, we could set up camp for them outside and leave them there while we go back in and take out the trash.
Who outside the monastery?
There was a possible exit to the east. Someone identified that on this level there.
Oh,
to the
that's
east,
right.
that
Yeah,
tunnel
yeah.
that looks to
Yeah.
possibly be an exit.
Right
Oh,
over
let's
here.
totally do that.
That area there.
Speaking of all these things, like 5. Okay.
Oh, you're looking for weird
I-
mushrooms and
I
lichens and stuff?
Noticed some lichen on the wall that is quite helpful in potions and
Sure.
Yeah.
And you just got some more pieces for your...
that's our stuff.
Yeah, very good.
Here's my thing.
If everybody's concerned, or doesn't know, confused, I should say, she's looking for herbs. It's an ability that she had. We have an agreed upon ability there. She looks for herbs, and once she collects a number of them, which is a higher number, but she can then take those different ingredients and make potions of healing. So after a number of days and after a number of obviously,
Takes a while.
Yeah, it takes a while, but
Couple weeks, but
it's about 30 gold worth of of work basically. She's working to make a potion.
Okay, so we could try. We have to go through some unexplored areas, but we could try and fight our way out to the exit there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
No.
like that brings up the question of if we're actually going out, then we might have to just go grab Alexei. Right. Because we left him still stone.
Yes. And I think we should.
You're gonna go
Yeah,
grab
okay.
Alexei and then.
Carry him out?
Eric's like simultaneously like this is like the primary objective, but he's still a little bit like hesitant when it like came up to the end. You noticed? He's like, oh.
Yeah.
Don't wanna,
Alexei's
like,
going to notice he's changed, is what's going to happen.
yeah, well, among other things.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. But yeah, okay. Hopefully it's still clear back to there, but I guess we got to go back that way and find out. And hope all this stuff doesn't come out. From there, I don't know which way we're going to run into more stuff, because we can go through, like, from here we could go directly to the chasm room and down through that big room that the chasm is in to get to the exit. Or when we go up and get Alexei from the statue room, we could go through areas that we have theoretically cleared, but we still have to pass by that weird room that appears to be full of statues according to our map.
We've been in that room, though.
Which room? Sorry.
The
ones with
room
the
full of
X's we haven't
statues.
been in.
Yeah.
There's a room. Okay, if you zoom out so you can see it, there's a room that I'm like pinging here.
Yeah. No, you guys haven't been in that room.
We haven't been in there.
There.
Yeah. So
No.
I'm saying we
yeah.
have to pass by there to get to the exit if we're going through the stuff that we've otherwise mostly cleared.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We got to go back and get Alexei though. If we're going out.
You're gonna try to pitch
was-
a camp or whatever outside.
Yeah, I was like putting it off because I was like, oh, we'll just find Yarsha and deal with that. But it's become this gigantic enterprise. If we're actually leaving, then we should definitely bring Alexei. It'd be
Well,
ridiculous.
right-
Yeah.
Right now, I have no spells left for healing, and I've only got 4 kits left.
Yeah.
So
I have 5
that-
power points.
Yeah. Okay.
I think we need to, something.
All right.
Even if we go back to that first guy we killed, where your brother is, that little room behind with the bed, even if we just hole ourselves up and
That's
sleep
there.
for a while, it's something,
Essentially.
So,
Yeah,
but we need to,
If we're planning to go out, though, we got to go get Alexei. So I guess we'll start
start with
get
that.
everyone start trekking back that way. Let these guys have their equipment back, I guess, because
Do you want
Okay.
Gira in front or back?
uh-oh.
In front.
okay,
Because he's not very stealthy.
Yeah, well. We've got too many people at this point.
This is
yeah,
true.
we're not gonna be stealthy.
I think everybody knows we're here. I mean, yeah.
So let me make sure I get this right. You guys are your current group plus Gira, plus Orna, plus the nameless guy that happens to be, I don't know,
Yeah,
loud at least, and the dwarf.
Loud. His name is Loud now.
His name is
I'm
now
I'm gonna
Loud.
call him Pretty Boy. Come on, Pretty Boy, let's go.
All right.
Is this purple route that I just drew, is that how we're going to walk?
That seems like a perfectly good route. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Very good. So you guys start heading that way, and when you say go get Alexei, obviously Orna doesn't know anything what you're talking about. So that might come up in just a moment, though. So here we go.
Yeah, by the way, we killed the Medusa. We just say casually as we're walking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I
'cause-
want to keep close eye on her to get a reaction.
Yeah,
Okay.
she like her face goes completely and utterly blank, and then she starts laughing, just starts laughing like it's funny. It's very funny.
So we have her go next behind Gira, so we can watch her.
Okay, yep. So she's behind. She's invisible. I should probably give her a token, and so I will. Let me just go grab a regular token.
And I don't know, this Pretty Boy guy, just keep him in the back so we don't trip on him. He doesn't look all that
Now,
useful.
and yeah,
Come
the
here. I want
PTSD
you.
character, will they follow us? Whoever they are?
1 second.
PTSD guy is the half elf though. He got better
Yeah.
when she pulled the crap out of him.
No. PTSD guy. The guy is kind of catatonic. He's he's
it's
still
additional
completely
attack.
catatonic.
Yeah, because there's 4 people, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he doesn't move. And in fact, if you put
Right,
your hand
okay.
in front of his face and
Frost,
everything,
right.
he still does not even, his pupils don't dilate. He's everything but dead. He's still breathing, but everything else is kind of gone.
oh,
It's almost like he's been lobotomized.
oh. How do you think of these things?
Because, I
Well,
don't know, I'm a very devious person.
Just give him the benefit of the doubt. Assume everything really unpleasant was already in the module, and assume that the nice and interesting things he added.
Okay, let's go with that. I like it. I feel better, thank you.
Yeah.
If it's sadistic and you don't want to hear it, it was in the module. It's the module's fault.
Yeah.
Okay.
We could definitely go with that.
It's good.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys are doing that. Okay, so they're moving. Okay, so it's going to be Gira, it's going to be Orna. Orna's basically the only person who's going to be able to really do any fighting. I will keep tabs on the other three. The catatonic person, what are we doing with them again? Sorry.
Yeah, there's a question. Do we bring that person with us, or are they just like a goner? Or?
I mean, if we like sort of pick them up and sort of like nudge them in a direction, will they walk in that direction?
I believe so.
Can we get them to basically follow us in some fashion?
Yeah.
Can we just
If they move under their own power, then they're probably bringing us.
Yeah, if you lead them along, push them along, shove them along, yeah, they do sort of shuffle. They do move under their own weight.
Okay. Hey, Greta, can you take care of this guy? Just you and him try and stay out of any trouble when we get into fights. I guess like big fireballs and stuff. You want to not be in them. You do that?
Yeah, that's the NPC's responsibility.
Yes, just let the three of them that don't look, helpful to stay behind.
Well, I'm just saying specifically, Greta doesn't seem to be a fighting person, but she's otherwise fairly well and sane and stuff like that.
No.
So if she could keep track of like useless guy here, that'd be fine. The loudmouth will probably just do whatever.
Yes, actually, you mentioned that too about her protecting him, and he's like, I will cut down anybody who comes near me. I will stay back here though, just so to protect.
So I'll call him Sir Pretty Boy. Okay, that's good. That's good.
Good for protection. I am great with protection.
Yeah, he's the best with protection. I got
You
it.
take care of him. That's our guy. Awesome. Good.
All right, so we're gonna move you up as well.
Yep.
Get them to all hold hands and walk in a row.
So here we go. Moving forward, moving to the north. You guys can control your own character if you wish. So far, so good. There's nothing happening. You get over to here. There's nothing happening.
Armed with the manacles with their like chains are wrapped around my fist to make like an improvised cestus, basically.
Yeah. You get into this room here, and there's a whole bunch of dead bodies in and around the statue of Ogremok. And Orna looks over and goes, "What the hell?"
Yeah, that was like that when we got here.
That is certainly different. Are we really going to go see Marlos? Because, I thought you were joking.
So,
Well,
Marlos is dead.
Yeah,
I thought you were joking.
Head, but he turned to mud.
Yeah,
He took a short walk off a long cliff.
You do realize that this is not a joking matter. If you walk in there, he will kill you.
Yeah,
Well,
that's not a
That
problem.
would be hard because
And Eric just kicks open the door.
We'll just walk in.
Yeah. The rest of you kind of just walk in. Gira does as well. Walks in front and everything. She thinks you're completely batshit insane. And she stays at the door and honestly is walking backwards into the room. Just like...
And watch, he's back. We're like, what?
She walks backwards into the room and she's like, "Sire, I have been led here by these folks."
Yeah, she took us prisoners. It's not an issue. Anyhow.
Tap her on the shoulder. There's nobody here.
Yeah, no, she's still not. She's actually got her eyes shut now. She's just standing over here in the corner.
Yeah.
She doesn't believe you guys at all.
It's fine. So.
Is there pie in the other room?
No, that's all gone. I should just move the table. Although I like the
It's
table.
Christmas past.
It is. Yes, exactly that.
The pie's Christmas past. Okay.
So I go into the statue of Alexei. I'm gonna get out the scroll, and I guess I'm gonna try and do whatever the thing is, since apparently I know how to do that. Which again just like rubs it in my face. They're like, "What the hell is?" Anyway,
Yeah, you aren't normal anymore.
Yeah.
That's something. Eric, you could show her the pickaxe.
That would be a pain.
Okay, so just kind of keep her over there in the corner with her eyes shut.
Yeah, I'm assuming that if I pull it out of like whatever it is, it would still take. I think it would probably take me the hour to like put it back, kind of thing, because it's an artifact and you're gonna mess around with it. I don't know.
Just whack the statue of the scroll and say,
it has that thing that involves, there's like a ritual or something that you use it for. I'm assuming that I have to pull it out and use the actual thing if we're ever doing that for some reason.
Yeah.
That just makes sense to me.
Sure.
And then it's less likely to cause rules anomaly if there's something there that's trying to like steal it away or whatever. Whatever happens, it makes more sense to have the actual pick for that. But normally I'm not going to be pulling it out because I think it would take me an hour to put it back.
Okay, very good. Question though, is there any reason that you wouldn't have the NPCs follow you, the rest of the NPCs, the non-fighters, follow you into this room?
No, I think they should be with us.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they come into the room and everything, and honestly, they don't, well, specifically Greta doesn't know anything about any stone. She doesn't know the story about Marlowe. She just doesn't know.
Yeah.
She was kidnapped and brought in here. But she kind of walks in here, and as she walks in, she catches sight over here.
The statue that maybe is.
Yeah. And
oh, it's gonna be awkward! Yay!
Yeah, it's gonna be really awkward because she rushes across. She's like, "Is that?" No, and she runs across the room, and she stands right in front of it, and she sees the face or whatever, and she's like, "This looks like my friend, my partner. Who how would they make this? Why would they make this?"
Oh.
No idea.
It's so goddamn awkward.
Oh.
as we like use the one scroll we've got to free Eric, or not Eric, Alexi.
Yeah.
Bastard. Anyway.
Oh.
Hey, he's not going anywhere. You can get
It's
yourself another
true.
one of these maybe in Waterdeep and come back.
Yeah.
So they didn't make it. Watch and see what happens.
But
and
honestly, at this point, like maybe we can like convince her that, hey, you know this Earth cult that you're in?
Mm-hmm.
They're not cool people.
That's for
Maybe you should rethink your ways.
for Orna, but Orna's not the one whose friend is there. That's the dwarf.
oh, right. Or
Oh, it's the dwarf.
This is Greta.
My bad.
Yeah, no,
the
Greta
dwarf.
comes running
One
across. That's the dwarf,
sliding
yeah.
up here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No.
Then yeah.
No, Orna knew this stuff was going on. That's why Orna walked into the room backwards with her eyes closed.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna have to deal with the psychological pain later because I've got to like read the scroll and fix Alexei.
Now the real question is, can you read?
Well, I managed with the other scroll. No, I'm literate. I was helping run a shop.
You can at least do numbers.
He's not a barbarian.
Yeah.
No, it's good. Totally literate. All right,
Okay,
so
so-
you're gonna just like ignore Greta and her concern over there in the corner, and you're gonna.
No. I told her. I said this isn't a statue, and well, just watch for a minute, and you're gonna see what happens.
And then you're gonna be pissed off, and anyway, I just have to go ahead with
it's
it. And, like,
shocking and
You do.
it's sad.
fix
There
my
are
brother.
solutions.
I don't have a choice.
Yeah.
So yeah. So.
All right, so
I read the scroll, whatever it is. I guess like the runes on it disappear or whatever.
okay.
Goes off.
Very good, yes, and everything seems to be fine. It's interesting though, as you're reading the scroll, you're sort of your voice changes to everybody else in the party. It's like not even your voice, and in fact, it isn't your voice, but it is in fact your patron, sort of like speaking through you to read the scroll, because you technically can't. I mean, it's just one of those things. You're looking at it, you're like, blah blah blah, and then the
it just speaking in tongues pretty much.
The problem is your patron actually sounds like
I was gonna say, what does my patron sound like? Does he sound cool? Is it like Jeremy Irons my patron? Or
yeah, no, he doesn't.
Like,
no, he's not like Batman.
I'm hunting webbers.
No. He doesn't sound like he's got laryngitis or anything.
So then, I turned the statue back. It's like Iago from Aladdin. Like,
no, actually, I would say he has more of a voice like here what's his name? Oh shit, what's his name? And his name is right, and I know the voice in my head. But what's the name? Slater. Oh, here's the voice of Slade in
Teen Titans.
Yes.
I can't remember his voice.
Yeah, his voice. Anyway, it's like
the
that.
voice of what?
The voice of Slade.
The bad guy from the Teen Titans animated series.
Oh,
yeah.
Slade.
Yeah, we're gonna say that.
Okay, I don't remember his voice. It's hilarious. So.
Oh,
anyway,
unfortunate.
But yeah.
So you read that.
Okay,
you read
so
it out. Okay.
So it sounds somewhat sinister.
Yeah, it is. So it is somewhat sinister, but not bad.
False doom.
It's not like crazy supernatural like demon, but it sounds like not
You.
It does sound like a fairly sinister person.
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyway, so you read it, and yeah, so in the statue, it starts the surface of it starts to liquefy again, and bubble, and boil, and pool, and do the same thing, the same action that you saw with Gira, it's happening again. And it just seems to just expand and expand and expand and get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and just rolls out until it completely just slows off. And then underneath, you find your brother. And he's weak. Like he slumps forward. He just like sort of almost staggers and then falls basically onto you, and you basically have to catch him.
Yep.
So you get a mandatory hug from your brother.
He's like Han Solo when he comes out of the carbonite.
Yes, basically like that.
Yeah, pretty much. Let's see. Oh, let's see. You okay?
I think so. Wait.
What's the last thing you remember?
Eric? How did you get here?
It's is long story. We need to get you out of here. Do you remember how you were turned to stone? You know that, right?
I don't remember. I remember.
Yeah.
I remember it. And you can see like the face. His face gets a little bit more of a frightened look or whatever. He's certainly not comfortable with even the thought or the image of what he had to see last time. The last thing he saw. But
I'm assuming the last thing he saw was the Mandusa.
Yeah. He completely freaked. The thought of that freaks him out.
We got rid of that thing. It's gone now. What were you doing when you how did you get down with this like these Earth cult guys? Like what was going on? What were you doing with Mirabar delegation?
Hey, well, it was very well protected. I decided that I would try to go along with. I talked my way into it, as I do. I talk my way into a lot of things. I couldn't talk my way out of this one, though. I was just heading down towards to the barge right in. I wanted to get there, and I wanted to make some money.
But how? I'm trying to figure out how you got there from. What? Do you remember the night when you were taken from our shop? Do you remember they killed? It's like dead.
And all of a sudden, you see like sort of like a flash of realization come upon his face. He's like,
yeah.
It's again. He's like, Dad.
They killed Bogdan. Yeah.
Dad died. It's like it was almost like he like blocked it out. You know, it's just one of those things. He's been like moving around. He's like, and he looks at you and he's like, jumps back for a second. He's like, how are you walking?
Yeah. Wondering about that.
Yes, tell us.
You should
explain to your brother.
Yeah.
Like, things just start to kind of like trickle back in.
I'm not sure how obvious it would have been to him at that time. Now, if he found out sense or something, I don't know. I don't know if he's been going around doing things sense that he would have heard, but
the time, this comes as a total shock to him. I mean, he doesn't like if he did hear of anything, obviously he would have shrugged it off. It's like, obviously it's not you.
Yeah, no. Look, Clara and I survived fights. They took you. Dad died. But we don't know what happened. We don't know what it was about. Do you know why they came for you, and would they take you?
I don't. I remember environment much like this, only much damper. I remember water. I remember lots of water.
Yeah.
I remembered almost drowning, but because I thought I was about to die in drowning, I took my final, what I thought, breath, and I was breathing the water.
What?
And they locked me up there, and I waited It's like it's all coming back to him now. He's just like slowly, just like trickling in. And
So the water cult has some sort of weird underwater cells where that also cast water breathing on you.
yeah,
That's weird.
He's just
Maybe I've
thinking,
got an apple.
trying to come through.
My character would know nothing about.
Yeah, this is sort of unbeknownst to a lot of you guys. I mean, you do know about the water cult. You do know about all these things because you've been.
No, there is
kind of, like,
one.
figuring out.
Obviously.
Yeah.
But you don't know about.
That's about it.
You can just sort of like have some ideas of what happened. But yeah, no, these things just sort of like slowly trickle back into his mind, and he's thinking. I know who killed Dad.
Who was it?
Whoa.
What was it?
I can't say his name. You can see it. It's like he goes to say it. He says, "I think I can say his name." That's what it was. I think I can say his name, and he goes to try to say it, and it makes absolutely no sense. It just comes out as weirdness. It's just really strange. And he's like, "No, that's not it. It's." And he goes to say it again, and it's really strange again. It just doesn't seem to make any sense. Like he says, "I don't know why I can't say it. I can't."
Some kind of.
But I know what he looks like. He's tall and he's got multiple arms.
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
Yeah. And lots of teeth.
I was gonna say, is this some sort of like Elder God Cthulhu-esque kind of stuff?
Yeah.
Unpronounceable by human mouths?
Yeah, or if he's cursed not to be able to say it.
Yeah, or that.
Yeah, it could be a lot of things you don't know yet.
Yeah. He who shall not be named.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's okay. Yeah, we can totally Voldemort this for now then.
Or cannot be named.
Yeah.
Cannot be named.
Just look, Clara's been taking care of the shop. Okay, it's okay. She's got her partner Samantha. She moved in. They've been handling things. It's okay. But I've been looking for you, and it took a long time. It was kind of rough, but we got you now. We've got to get out of here and figure out what's been happening and what you've been doing all this time. Why they wanted you.
I don't remember. I remember. I remember the delegation. I remember going with them. I remember the protection that was supposed to be there.
But what happened to the rest of the delegation? Do we know? We find all the dead ones?
We think they were all killed.
Yeah,
Okay.
you kind of figured.
So
that
they
all
killed
out.
everyone and then took Alexa. What about, like, was anyone else taken from that? Or was it just you? And why?
Yeah.
And how does it relate to he who cannot be pronounced?
I don't know. I
It's weird.
remember.
How this family's got a lot of weird stuff going on.
Yeah.
I'm getting that now.
And meanwhile, here's the thing. Here's the fun part. Eric, here you go. You ready? You ready? You ready?
Yeah.
Make for me the weapon.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah. That's in my head, right? Or
Yep.
That's not like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys don't hear that.
So we literally didn't hear
Nope.
that.
yeah. Yeah.
Your patron.
I didn't hear it.
Make for me the weapon.
Damn.
You hear it again.
I just kind of mumble like, yeah, I'm on it. It's like,
Oh, I know you are.
okay, so we got to figure out. Like, I'm sure I'll be talking to Alexei for a while and trying to figure out what more we can get from him. But we're going to figure out if we're resting or.
Yeah, we're super low on time, IRL.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn it! It goes by so
Ideally-
fast.
Ideally, if
Yeah.
we could make it out to our resting spot,
Mhm.
so that in between weeks it makes sense for us to come back with proper hit points, and I
like
will
that. Yeah.
tweak myself to the new version of the Mystic.
Mhm.
That
Yeah.
would be helpful. I don't know if that's viable or not.
I think whichever way we go, there's going to be some kind of fight, though, right? Because if you look down the map, we'd have to. If we go back the way we've been mostly, near the bridge, and then we went back down through that area.
Yeah, I drew a
That's
new
not-
path.
Yeah. Okay.
Where's the path?
Okay. Yeah. So there's that
Oh,
way too,
okay.
which is
Oh, that way.
that's probably passing through the least new stuff. The bottom
Yeah.
end of.
Yep.
If we go back the way we came, and then. So
I mean,
There's- probably a fight down there, though.
after she hears the new voices, Orna does go like, she opens her eyes again and she kind of slowly turns around and peeks over to see what's going on, and she does
Yeah.
see, like, one of the, what she knows one of the statues, and is a sort of a, you were serious.
Also, the poor dwarf, like,
Yeah.
you know,
I know.
sobbing
Yeah,
by
that's
the other
the- that's
statue.
the
How does
actual-
she react to like the fact that we just unstoned someone?
It's gonna be terrible because she's gonna assume that we can do it again.
Yeah, no, there's going to be that. And in fact, there's that look of hope, actually.
Well, and we can tell her we don't have the ability to do this now, but you can see there are options. You don't want to give up hope at this point.
She's like, she
And is it a
looks at
dwarf?
everybody else in and around this room, like the other stone people. She says, and they're
Yeah,
all the same?
yeah.
Who would do
Yeah.
this?
Oh, we killed that person.
Rightly
They
so.
won't do it anymore.
So we can save him?
Not right now.
Yeah, we're out of scrolls, but yes, it's possible. There is hope.
There is hope.
All right. And that's all she can do for now. In fact, with just that idea, she does turn back to them and kind of like get like slump on top of it just a bit and just start like hugging it, very silently.
Yeah, brush off a little bit of the dust on the shoulders and things.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know. Make sure he's looking good.
Yeah,
Oh, this is very sad.
yeah. That's how that goes.
Oh.
So I like Ken's suggestion that we got fully healed because of the cutscene. The game also auto-saved because we hit a checkpoint.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the walking through and the
There you
thing and the whole story elements. Sure. No, not yet. Sorry.
All right.
Very good. So that's how that goes, and that's where we're gonna close. I suppose we're gonna
Yeah.
say that is the end of today's session. We're going to hopefully you guys are looking forward to some more revealing things coming in the next the next episode.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah. So everybody here live watching this on Twitch, I thank you for being here. I hope you had fun. And
Yes.
everybody watching this on YouTube, again thank you. I hope you're enjoying the whole trip, as it were. Enjoying
Also,
D&D.
super thanks for the giant $200 donation.
Yeah, that's what I was waiting to
also
say.
do I have
That
I'll
was
have a quick
really
moment.
special. Thank you.
I'm going to, if there's any attached comment, I would like to read it.
Right, and
Yeah.
also before anyone leaves, Kiss for Luck, are you streaming after this?
I am. About 15, 20 minutes. I'll be set up and playing again.
Awesome.
Stick
Well-
around, people.
So
Now,
there's going to be
playing-
more entertainment.
Playing is a relative word.
You're gonna experience CK2.
I am going to experience Crusader Kings 2 with all the DLCs. I have all of them now. Everything. I haven't seen it. I've had it on long enough to to get it set up this morning. And I played 2 years ago. We played a couple of times, not since.
Yeah, it's okay. It's fine. It's just that everything has changed.
That's what I figured. So what little I can remember is probably not even in the same spot anymore, but it should be fun at any rate. It's like all the quotes that haunt me in my community are all from that game. So should be good.
Very good. All right, I did get the comment up, and there is a comment from Vegan85. Says, "Hello and greetings from Norway. My first time donating ever on Twitch. So I'm unsure if this gets through. If it does, have a nice day. And by the way, I hope your caster can get better rolling." Well, it seems like it was a good idea that he didn't get to go first, because if he had,
That was rough.
yeah, it was pretty rough. So that was fun, though. Thank you very, very much for that huge display of generosity. Very much appreciated. Also to all my Patreons, so very much. I appreciate your support every damn day. And yes, so look forward for more entertainment coming in from Kiss for Luck. We're going to leave now. We're out of here. I have to take off. And yeah, till next time, Quill, where can people find you, if I can get that out?
People can find me over at youtube.com/Quill18 and twitch.tv/Quill18. And they can follow my ramblings over at twitter.com/Quill18.
Perfect. And Demonac, where can people find you?
You can find all my social media and everything at www.demonac.com, and of course Tales from my D&D campaign at youtube.com/demonac.
Which is excellent, by the way. Excellent entertainment. If you want more D&D, that's where you go.
Oh God, yeah, so good.
Specifically.
So good.
And a Kiss for Luck.
I'm a Kiss for Luck everywhere. Social
simple.
media, YouTube, here, all the places.
Yep.
Easy
And
to
I'll-
find.
And I will be hosting you from here in just a few moments.
Thank you.
But definitely go and check out her channel. Follow, subscribe. You can do that there. And I will see everybody again later. Have a good day. Have a good evening, wherever you're on the world. It's Briar
Bye-bye.
Stone and company saying goodbye.
Bye.
But
Okay, bye. I don't have a hat to go with it. Bye.
You need one of these. They're excellent.
That is wild. It looks so warm and cozy.
It's very soft.